Following show is not intended for children under the age of 17. There will be foul language and adult content. Viewer discretion is advised.
When I'm in my zone, I feel like I'm alone. I feel like I'm unknown to the world that's full of clones. My originality's focused on principalities broken. I'm loaning my heart and soul to the game that's scared to pay it back. And failure is a motherfucker. The strength to go on and believing in another sucker who don't see the vision in you. So you gotta work harder times two. Gotta make it do what it do. With the limited sources you have, your dream is still a fine motivation in you and inspire the world to do what you can. If you love it, then fuck it, get through it. Yeah. Mumble mentality activated. I waited for so long. Get burdens I've outweighed. When you see me in my zone.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, what is the deal? You know what it is. Today is Wednesday, your favorite pastime for the pastime. And hopefully it's a good time for you to just slip away for a little bit. You know, come on down to our world and enjoy the wild outlandishness known as the Gentleman of Gentlemen's Talk. DJ Michael B will be en route. He is on his way back home from the big boy jobs. You know, we gotta let him do his thing. You know, we got bills to pay. You know, we don't make money off the pod to pay bills. So we got to go pay bills so we can do the pod. You said we got to, you know, right now we ain't flipped that script just yet, but we will one day. One day we'll flip the script. It'll be a little different. But tonight, as per usual, I am the one that they call Mr. GQ, and it's very simple. Incompetence breeds negligence.
I feel like there's a story behind that.
There will be.
What's happening, y'all? Happy Wednesday. Today I am Outlaw Da Vinci, and we are in a masculine renaissance era.
You heard? Look who popped up right on time to drop his intro. That boy looked like he just rolled out a nap.
That man just hit the instant transmission. Okay, Goku.
Got to. What's going down? It's Mr. Gent, and gots to be more careful.
My boy woke
like
up.
There's a story behind there too.
Wiped the sleepy out his eyes, got the slob off the bottom lip, and said, "Let's go."
Nah, I had to feed them childrens.
Them children can't feed themselves yet.
It's always them children doing something.
Yeah, the spaghetti.
Oh God.
Oh Lord.
I ain't made spaghetti in months. Like I feel like niggas make spaghetti more than Italians make spaghetti.
Well, Italians also wouldn't call what we make spaghetti as spaghetti either. So
they probably look at our shit and be like, "That's some niggetti."
Who made this getty? Must have been one of them nigs making them niggettis. Y'all over there fucking up and pissing off Mr. Andretti. He's like,
I mean, it's a hood classic.
No, 100%. Listen. If your mama made spaghetti at the crib, you have food for the next 72 hours.
72.
You won't eat that for the next 3 days for real.
Listen, it was three kids and another adult in the house, so I gotta say 72 hours.
Okay.
I wasn't the quite the big back. Yeah, I wasn't quite the big back I am now. Back then, it's a little different. You know what I'm saying? I had to grow into this big backness. Don't let this frame fool you. This frame does some big backery, depending on what day of the year it is. Catch me on Thanksgiving. It gets hard out here in these streets.
I'm already thinking about Thanksgiving too.
Boy, you too, huh? Fuck all this Halloween shit. I'm like, hey man, when is National Big Back Day again?
The crazy thing is how fast it's coming up.
Hey, July almost out the damn door.
Yep,
brother, 7 days.
Came and went.
Today is the 30th. Today's the 23rd. We have 7 days.
I felt like I fucking blinked and we already at the end of the month.
I don't like it. Because August 1st, I go back to zero on my full-time job. It means I got to start actually working hard again. Not a fan.
If you could make mission once, you could do it again.
Well, I did it twice. I'm going for a trifecta. I'm going for my three-peat. So, it's a little...
Okay, you in your Shaq and Kobe era.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I'm trying to do something legendary. This is how legends are made. So we're going to see.
Okay, you tying into my masculine renaissance era topic.
Listen, the masculine renaissance, if y'all haven't kind of caught up, we've been building this masculine renaissance for about 6 episodes now. So when we drop this bombshell of a thing on y'all, just understand we've been giving y'all these little Easter eggs along the way to get y'all ready. But before we get the show started today, today is a relatively difficult day for myself on the personal side of the game. I actually did lose. I lost somebody close to me today. I got a phone call at about 7, almost 8 o'clock this morning. to break the news to me. Was not the phone call I was expecting to hear. Was not prepared to go through my day hearing and understanding the information that was provided to me. Obviously, for the sake of the family and everything else, I won't like disclose names and all the other things. But if you know me and you are around me and you follow me, you know what I'm talking about already. But simply put, I will just say rest in heaven, my brother. You will be greatly missed. You are leaving behind a future phenomenal legacy with your baby girl, and we got her. Point blank, we got her. She gonna be good. Don't worry about it. Oh, Mr. Gent disappeared on us. It's all good. So
I'm here. I was eating in the background. That's all.
oh, he eating the spaghetti too. Okay.
He didn't want us clowning for shoveling food into his face, so he turned it off.
Yeah, he's like, if I don't turn this camera off, I'm gonna have spaghetti sauce all up in my beard and just just
Got to be more careful.
Man, and you wearing white too, ain't you?
Yeah.
Oh hell no.
Yeah, can't let that go.
That's like when you was a kid and mama say, "Don't get that red Kool-Aid on my carpet, goddamn it!" And what you fuck around and do?
Drop
just a little drop,
and it be the wrong color Kool-Aid. It's never the right color.
Never.
It be purple, red, a color you can't get the fuck out. No matter how much baking soda or anything you use, and now you just getting your ass whooped.
I feel like kids these days don't know the sheer terror of like you fucked up something at home and you don't spend all day trying to fix it, and like it's like counting down the seconds so your mom gets home, and it's like just some shit you can't fucking lie about or hide. Like if you broke a mirror, she gonna know that mirror gone eventually.
Eventually, it's gonna be the same day, most likely, depending on where the mirror was. Or if you grew up with bunk beds and one of your siblings got their goddamn arm stuck, and mama wondering where her stick of butter at. Well, you see, what had happened was, and then the whole house proceeds to get their ass whooped. Don't break a window. There's that. And for damn show, let me
don't fuck a TV up either.
Boy, don't.
Please.
But I'll tell you, there's one thing in the black households that you did not do because you understood that was like the equivalent of dropping an atomic bomb. And that was sneaking out the house.
Oh boy.
Because you already knew you was dead. You walk back in though. Like that's when you see the lamp turn on. She already sitting on the couch. She got two different belts in hand. She don't even know which caliber of belt she want to use yet. Because she's trying to make a choice.
Double whip it. She mad enough.
Or she's so cold with it, she said, you know what, go outside and grab me and switch off the tree real quick. Which, if y'all didn't grow up in that era, you don't understand the psychological anguish to go outside and pick the weapon of choice that was going to beat your own ass.
That was
and you had to pick, you had to pick the right one. Because if you picked one that was too small, she went outside and grabbed one that was equally as small, and then took a black rubber band and tied them bitches together, and then pulled that little nice bark off and exposed that green, so you felt that sting. Or you went out there and grabbed a legit tree because you thought you was gonna be slick and grab a fucking tree, legit. A tree meaning them thick ass pieces. She was like, "All right, I got you." And then she go outside and she picked the perfect one for her, which is the one that she can swing real good like a damn lightsaber, and your ass is grass.
The one that got a little, whip back, got a little sponge to it.
The one that's like a damn yardstick on your ass.
Look, let me bring something back to y'all. Y'all remember these, right?
Yeah.
The PTSD.
Goddamn boy, look, the fly swatter. If you broke the ball off the toy paddle ball, that paddle was used, whether it was wood or plastic. We talk about extension cords. Extension cords was a thing.
I got whooped by a fucking Hot Wheel track one time, and that's how I knew my mom was fucking psychotic.
Oh my god!
Hey, you want to talk about some whip back? That motherfucker was made to absorb energy.
Man, I ain't want no more fucking Hot Wheels after that shit. Like I was like, you killed it from me. Like I ain't played with the fucking Hot Wheel in like 20 years.
Mama, you got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. Just it's been ghetto in these streets for the last we'll say month. We'll say month. So those who know. But anyway, at some point, it looks like according to the chat, we'll have Moolage and DJ Michael B sometime within the next 10 to 15. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get cracking on what we've been building for y'all for a little bit. So let's get cracking with this way. All right, here it is. So it's been a lot of shit going on in the world of Hollywood and everything just for the last like week and a half. But we're going to start with, for us, I'm going to say the second most trending topic because I really want Moolage and DJ Michael B to get on here when we talk about the most trending. Because if you don't know what the fuck is the most trending thing in social media right now, get off social media because this shit's everywhere. It is literally probably the meme of the year. It is probably the meme of the last 5 years. Like,
It's going on the Mount Rushmore.
Oh, 100. Yeah, it's definitely like it is. When it is going to be whenever we get in our 50s and shit, and we see that again, we're gonna be like, yo, that was epic as fuck. But here's the beautiful thing about that. Everybody who's watching knows exactly what we're talking about. We're not just gonna talk about the meme. We're gonna break that whole thing down because I've seen some things on social media that I wasn't a fan of. We talked about it in the group just a little bit, and I don't like the proverbial finger pointing and the way the blame is being distributed in that scenario. It ties into
to you, does it?
No, it ties into this masculine renaissance era of conversation. But let's start with our great Uncle Shay Shay. His lawsuit has been settled. He has been, as Outlaw stated so eloquently last week, he has been vindicated. In this fuckery of a lawsuit, there was a $50 million R-word lawsuit. Both sides acknowledged a long-term consensual and tumultuous relationship. After protracted and respectful negotiations, they have announced that they have reached a mutually agreed upon resolution. All matters have now been addressed satisfactorily, and the matter is closed. The lawsuit will be dismissed with prejudice, the accuser's attorney, Tony Busby, said in a statement. Okay. It's a whole lot of Chinese in there. So let me break this down real quick for you guys. So when a lawsuit is been dismissed with prejudice, it means that he ain't going back to court for this said case. That's what that means first and foremost. So there's that. Secondly, they basically reached an agreement of some kind. That basically is just glorified words for there was some kind of a settlement that happened. That's all that is. What that dollar amount is, no one will ever know. There was probably more paperwork signed that said, we are not going to talk about it. This is what it is. We're going to leave it alone. How we know it was a relatively significant amount? Because the accuser retired from her full-time job not long after.
I saw that, man. She basically retired for life. Like just,
yeah, which tells you, even if it wasn't the 5-0, even if it was a little under half of that, you good if you play it smart. So
she could like fade into obscurity, like just easily. Just she
no, not that she could, she will.
Yeah,
we should not. She says she's got other projects and other stuff that she's working on. We don't care. I'm just gonna say it. We don't care. What I am gonna say, I normally don't get to have these kind of conversations. Unc, you gotta do better than this. You are too successful of a black man, of a man in general, to fall victim to some shit like this. Like, I couldn't tell if that was a sneeze or a laugh, boy.
That sneeze.
That was epic, boy. Golly. So first
like
we had
fucking Link from the Legend of Zelda.
Boy, I'm glad I'm not the only one that was thinking some kind of character of some sort. So we got to remember, like Unc got a little bit of a little track record recently of just doing some wild shit, right? We got the IG live thing, where he's beating the brakes off, somebody, and all kind of shit. And then we got this. Sit your ass down somewhere, Unc.
You're not untouchable.
We need listen. We need you on TV. We need you on social media doing your thing. We need Uncle Shay Shay podcast. We need all the above. We need all that. I don't need you nowhere else but there.
The last
thing
we need that cognac. A dumbass millionaires about Shannon Sharpe.
I don't want to.
I do not.
We almost did. We almost did, and I'm so glad that we didn't have to. But and Mr. Gent's 100% right. We need that that Lachey Portier, which I do have a bottle of in the bar over here at the crib already. So we are supporters, 100% supporters. We just want to see Unc be great because Unc representing for us. All right, we some of us would some of us knew you before the podcast games. We want to keep you doing great things. All right, that's pretty much and just like DJ Micah B said in our chat, fuck Tony Busby. Yeah, I said it. If he don't like it, he got an invitation. He can come on down to it. He can get this work too. Always got to put his goddamn mouth on something. Fucker. Sorry. I get bothered by the things that the man does sometimes.
No. Tony Busby is definitely an outlandish character, I'd say. I don't know what's with people these days. Like, I feel like they just gravitate towards being bombastic and fucking weird to get attention.
This man used the word bombastic. Oh, shit.
Right.
That's how you know. He pulled the straight up bachelor's degree level word out real quick.
maybe. Oh, okay.
Like, hold on now.
I don't understand why motherfuckers can't be ordinary. Like, and I feel like there's nothing wrong with being like an ordinary fucking person, but like these social media personalities and shit, it'd be like personalities basically. Like they base their whole existence on this fucking persona that they got. So I don't know. That's why I call it bombastic, because it just ain't no regular nigga is gonna be that bombastic in his everyday life.
You right.
You can't be on like that 24/7 unless you like on some serious shit.
Yeah. I'll buy that. So we'll get to the next off the wall ass trending story that I was just like not expecting to happen. Obviously you have to be one that likes to keep up with sports and whatnot. But if you don't worry, I'm here for it. So back in the earlier days of last season, there was a situation that involved Joe Burrow, and he got his house broken into while he was at an away game, which is cold because that means somebody was basically obviously keeping up with the NFL schedule and all this other stuff. But so he was away for a Monday Night Football game back in December of 2024. And then came back, house got broken into. So reason we bring that up is now all of a sudden, because mind you, Joe Burrow plays in Cincinnati. So a New York City pawn shop owner pleaded guilty to buying and selling luxury items that were stolen by a national burglary crew whose victims included Cincinnati Bengals quarterback Joe Burrow. So it's funny how when you steal some shit and you try to sell some shit, that the shit comes back to the person that it belonged to. It's almost like, shit got a tracking number or something, like crazy, right? So, hold on. We live in a world with social media where ordinary is. You're not wrong.
Yeah. Shout out to my nigga Daryl for popping in on us.
Hey, sometimes you got to pop out and show them. So, ironically, with Mr. Burrow, he was playing a road game against the Dallas Cowboys. Surprise, surprise. So we already know how that game went, so we ain't got to talk about it. But the fact that essentially there were multiple, they kind of tied this back. So basically this pattern of athletes that Holmes got broken into was like Joe Burrow, Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, Luka Doncic, Mike Conley from the Minnesota Timberwolves. Like this was just like a long string, and then all of a sudden this pawn shop owner was one of those, and he got caught. He's facing a maximum of 5 years in prison and restitution of approximately $2.5 million and forfeiture of more than $2.5 million. In addition, because he is from the country of Georgia, while legally residing in the U.S., he faces federal charges and the possibility of deportation. All because he wanted to sell famous athletes shit.
Yeah, he gone.
Brother, you own a pawn
Yeah, he
shop.
gone.
Let's just start with that. You own a pawn shop. Like,
That's already a
imagine-
grimy business.
so I imagine the three of us, we've all seen plenty of movies out there. Pawn shops in movies is just where notorious shit happens. Like, and it's also where people get caught selling shit. Like, what is the fascination with I'm gonna go steal this dude watch? I'm gonna go sell it to the pawn shop, and then I'm gonna go try to buy that motherfucker. You know, like, why? Why the pawn shop?
You couldn't sell it nowhere else. That's what happened. Couldn't sell it nowhere else. I think is you're damn near 10, 11 hours away from Cincinnati. You still got caught. God,
Yeah.
That's why I feel like a lot of criminals are just dumb. Like I understand that crime is generally quick money if you know what you're doing, but eventually that shit catches up to you. Like
you got to know the right people. And obviously he didn't know nobody else. So.
He didn't know nobody. So basically this story, like, and ESPN kind of put the rest of this story together. But basically the defendant ran a black market pipeline buying stolen goods from organized theft crews that targeted homes and businesses. So it ain't just athletes, it's businesses, all this other shit. It was a deliberate operation that helped professional burglars prey on innocent people. And then the co-defendant, Juan Villar, 48-year-old man who co-managed the pawn shop, pleaded guilty in June to the same charge. The two men have worked together since
auto type shit.
for shit, sure. So the two men have worked together since 2020, and according to release as fences to receive and buy stolen goods from outside of New York. So Villar of Queens is also awaiting sentencing. So basically, they ran a fence, meaning that people went out and about nationwide, stole a bunch of shit, brought that shit back to New York, and they tried to sell it. Fencing. Wild. And of course it involved New York of all places, because New York is a grimy ass place anyway. So there's that. Yeah, I said it. If you don't like it, I don't really give a fuck. Prove me wrong. All right. Pretty sure Gotham City was based in fucking New York, because
It was actually based on Jersey.
It don't matter.
Oh, yeah.
It feels like New York. Like it feels like
I
some
mean,
part of
Jersey
New York.
ain't no much better.
No. They weren't very good.
Mm-mm.
That's for sure. That is mad.
No honor amongst thieves, head ass niggas.
No.
For real.
So and unfortunately, in this scenario, I feel for Joe Burrow, because if you know anything about some of these NFL players, like Joe Burrow is like the polar opposite of your normal everyday quarterback. He has a very private, outside, off the field life. Outside the season, you don't hear nothing from this dude. During the season, you barely hear from this dude. Like, he just want to play ball. When he wins, he smokes cigars. Can't fault nobody for that. But outside of that, you don't really hear nothing from Joe Burrow. You really don't.
Not at all.
You don't even see this man in commercials. You don't see him in movies. Like, that man lives a low-key, quiet life. And somebody still said, you know what? We're going to target this quiet quarterback. I mean, you also targeted Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce, which is literally like the opposite of Joe Burrow. Like, you went from quiet to outlandish. And I'm like, bro, you know the Swifties was ready. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, y'all robbed this. Oh, y'all robbed Mr. Swifty? Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like the Swifties are more dangerous than fucking the Beehive.
Shit, they might be. That'd be an interesting faction war right there.
There's a neck and neck right there.
I think it's interesting. Like, I wonder who else we could throw in there. Like, those
I
two
feel
are
like
massive.
Nicki had a pretty good following.
The Barbies was big for they was big for a while.
But
But they falling
had
off.
that other drama.
Well,
going on
I mean, Nikki's relatively quiet these days as well. Not in like a bad way.
No.
She just
she's all over social media right now.
She was on
I
Little SZA.
said
SZA.
relatively quiet from a musical perspective. Let me say it differently.
you
She ain't
okay.
really like,
ain't that shit.
What
The only thing that
people
motherfuckers care about, like the music aspect of it.
that's all I care. I don't really look. if it's outside of your profession, I really don't give a fuck. Like,
He right. He right.
With these are just a white beehive.
so what you're saying is it would be a race war. That's what I gathered from that.
I feel if this was like a video game and like each faction had like different abilities and aspects, like I wonder how they'd like operate.
This would be very. I think this would be a lot more along the lines of Game of Thrones. Like this would be House Swifties and House Beehives. Like this would be very different. Like this would be epic. Like this would probably be like the Lannisters and the Targaryens. Like it's probably gonna be like, you know,
The Swifties be like hopped up on fucking iced coffee, like fucking just blitzkrieging.
and the other ones will be hopped up on Henny
Henny Don Julio.
or Henny, Don Julio, shit, insert whatever you can think. Probably some hell, and the Swifties might have some buzz balls in the back, you know, just as a pick me up. You know what I'm saying? You know, you just don't know.
White Claws.
Hey, listen,
White Claws.
that's lethal.
And
And White Claws are
Trulies.
lethal. Hey, White Claws and Trulies is lethal. When you got Hennessy and Bud Light and Don Julio 1942,
Man,
that just sounds like a 100-year war.
Yeah, stomach ache with the toilet. 100-year war with the toilet. With the bushes.
That part too.
if you got to use some bushes, my brother in Christ, you've made too many wrong decisions.
I'm talking about throwing up. Okay,
Oh.
so you
I know if you're talking about
like
throwing
that.
up or taking a shit. But
Mm,
either way,
no.
the bushes is diabolical. What did the bushes do to you? For you to just defecate all over them.
Like
Nature.
niggas go camping. I don't even think they shit in bushes.
No. Dig a fucking hole.
Yeah, I feel like shitting in the bush is like a very conscious decision.
Because you might, if you don't know very much about nature, you fuck around and let some poison ivy touch your brown eye.
Mm. Mm. Nah, that ain't it.
Yeah.
That ain't the way to go.
That would be epic.
That ain't
So
the way- that ain't
speaking
the way to
of epic, right? I have got if it's not like Outlaw finding his nemesis writing off the wall ass fucking articles that he just grinds his gears about, ironically, he found one that is like that she also wrote. Mind you, she wrote this one as well. So shout out to Miss Fike again for making her way onto this show. This one has got to be one of the craziest things that I've seen. I didn't believe it when he sent it, and I was like, I gotta read this. So let me just read this Vice article to you. And the title is everything you need to know about it. Moms are making thousands selling breast milk to bodybuilders. The title alone made me want to keep reading.
I'm just going.
I was like, hold on.
real quick. It reminds me of the Chappelle Show skit with the Cambodian breast milk. If you know, you know.
Breast milk.
That's
Sorry.
for all the unks and the big bros out there. The YNs wouldn't remember that shit.
That's because the YNs wasn't born yet.
Facts.
Hey,
The
we put a
YNs
time.
was
They
watching
either
Little Bill.
they either weren't born or they were toddlers. One of the two. So, all right. So this article basically reads that there are side hustles, and then there's turning your own body into a small business. So a bunch of mothers are basically stockpiling their breast milk and selling it online and cashing in big time. And some of these moms out here are making thousands of dollars a month off some good old fashioned titty milk. Now, I'm not opposed. Listen, I'm all about making your money. Do what you must do to make your bread as long as it ain't gonna get you put in jail. That's just me. If it ain't gonna get you put in jail, do what you do. I can't really fault you for that. Honestly, selling your breast milk is kind of genius because guess what? At some point, your child gonna stop drinking it, but you keep producing it and you got to do something with it. Why not sell it to people that's trying to get yoked up?
Like, I understand donating it to the other children and hospitals, stuff like that. But the bodybuilders, come on now.
Hey, I got a rebuttal for you. If milk is for growing boys, the boys in the gym is for they trying to grow too. God damn it!
I give you that.
I don't see nothing wrong
I'll
with
give you
it.
that. No, I give you that one. But
Facts. I'm glad you said that because I was finna say
just-
it, but you beat me to it.
I'm just thinking about Homelander every time I see.
Oh my god.
So I was thinking about Homelander.
So
The
a
less
NICU
said about
nurse out of
that,
a-
the better.
Every time
So
that
a
breast
NICU
milk hits his lip, he be
oh,
like
this
a whole
guy.
new man. Come on now.
So let's see here. So a 31-year-old NICU nurse from Atlanta started selling her surplus milk in May. She has already offloaded more than 3,500 ounces. I've made $800 in just one day. Some of it goes to moms who need feeding their babies. The rest, muscle dudes chugging it like a protein shake. They pay me more, up to $2 an ounce. So the
Jesus.
math says I'm selling all this shit to the gym bros. Like, listen,
Yeah, fuck the money,
$2 an
man.
ounce, $2 an ounce, and I done produced more than 3,500 ounces. The way my quick math is designed, that's your mortgage and then some.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I'm
That's
not
like-
mad at the gym bros getting yoked up on
I'm
like the
not
most
either, like-
nutrient dense thing you can drink. Like,
And it's naturally produced. It ain't no kind of additives, no nothing in there.
and it's low key. It don't taste bad, honestly.
Because if you take that and mix it with your mass gainer or whatever other
How you know that?
protein you take, come on.
You over there buying, huh? You over there buying the breast milk?
Oh
ain't you?
man,
As
hey,
a-
look,
as a-
this
as
is
a-
a summer
as a-
training
yeah,
arc
yeah,
right
First of
now.
all,
You got a
as a-
gallon of it in your mouth.
gym bro who understands when you're trying to get swole, you need as much protein as you can get. That's a way to like jumpstart your protein. I'm not
Wake
saying
up.
that I did it or do it.
You
None of the
need to eat
above.
some breast milk.
I'm just speaking for the gym bros that are out there buying from the supplier. Do what you got to do. Let's see. The markup is part of the appeal, but so is the flexibility. So Williams is using, this is dope. So she's using the money to fund her dream wedding. Others are covering down bills, buying gifts, and taking that vacation. A mom in Utah has made nearly $10,000 selling her NICU certified milk. She even launched a mobile bartending business with part of the profits.
NICU certified.
Yes, that means it's certified
that's-
and good for babies. Hey, listen, if you can get the
do you have to send that in?
Why
Do you
not?
have to send that in?
You want to? I mean, listen. Do you understand why? Right? Like, what if somebody was out here making knockoff stuff, like
I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
like 25% breast milk and the rest, skim milk or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Cutting the
Almond
supply.
milk or something.
What? Whoa! What are you doing?
I just want to say hi.
You were
Just wanna
supposed
say
to be in
hi.
the bed.
I wanted to say
There's. What are you doing? You supposed to be
I
in the
love
bed.
how my niece just be popping out of like the fucking
I
ether,
don't-
like just fucking hit
Please
the
get in the bed.
Goku just out of nowhere, just appear.
Had
Then
a
say
portal.
hi and go back in the bed, please.
Walk the
Fucking, hi, baby. I'll see you on Saturday.
All right. Everybody said hi.
she want to
No, you're gonna finish that.
No.
No, you're gonna finish that and go to bed. No, no,
She low key scared the shit out of him. I'm gonna do that.
no. You're
It'd be
drink
like
that
the way
and
they
go
be
night-night.
appearing from like the background, like they just like just out of nowhere, like. Listen,
I heard noises and it was coming from far away, and I looked at the monitor and I was like, "She ain't in that bed."
It's like a damn jump scare.
Right, it reminded me of my
It's
daughter
like-
every time she
It's like
pop up.
Chucky or Annabelle
okay,
popping
Daddy?
up on your ass.
Shit. Ooh, man.
Almost caught that
Wow.
Hadouken. So anyway, so before you disappeared real quick, Outlaw, Mr. Gent has picked up and learned a new phrase because this Utah mom that made $10,000 off of her breast milk because it was NICU certified milk, and he was like, he's like, you had to send it in. And I was like, but think about it, because what if you was out here cutting the product and then trying to sell it, like giving 25% breast milk and then the rest was like 2% milk. People be out here doing,
you going dry.
You
for a
gotta
little
like
bit,
taste
and
test
then,
the product before you buy it. Like, oh yeah, this is 100%.
I imagine that when you send it to be NICU certified, they can test it for all the stuff, whatever that is.
if you
whatever that might
drinking and stuff like that and all that stuff. So I give it.
Hey, listen,
Yeah.
I ain't mad at this. The fact that this mom made $10,000 off of her breast milk, I'm happy for her. That's dope as shit.
Mhm.
All right,
Just
like
honest
over
to
there,
Moses,
yeah,
ladies, if you breastfeeding and you just about done, I say go for it. Like, it's not fucking weird. Like, let me tell you right now, if niggas could do it, we be fucking doing it too. God damn it.
Yerp.
Like, I'm not even gonna sit here and hold you. Like, if we could produce a fucking fluid or secretion that fucking, you know, niggas and people wanted to buy it and shit, like, it'd be done.
Just
Yeah.
like over there in it's either, I think it's in Japan. It's either Japan or China. No, it's Japan. They are paying like $80,000 for black men to make babies over there.
Hey, I saw that and I wanted to know if it was true or not.
Sign me up.
I have a friend who was
I'll
interested.
make 2 kids.
Or Crazy thought she is lying. I mean, I don't know. She could be
I don't know.
fudging the numbers, but the IRS would be the only ones that would know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you know they gonna get theirs if you out here on that bullshit.
So what do you get, like a W-9 for like selling titty milk?
That's interesting, especially when, like, my thing is, right, if I made $10,000 off of it, how you gonna tax me off my own product that I produced?
It's
Like,
100% profit when you think
like, yeah, like you didn't do anything.
100% profit.
It's 100% from the body. Like you had no part in this whatsoever. Like, unless you're gonna be like, you know what, you used the breast pump, we need our 2%.
I mean, I feel like sales tax is just arbitrary as it fucking is.
Fair point.
Oh,
Hey,
we went on a whole different tangent. We totally missed
it don't matter. It works.
Yeah.
Both tangents are justified because it is valid. Because what if you was out here saying, you know, you made X amount of dollars off of it, and then all of a sudden Uncle Sam tried to come get his cut. It's like, what you cutting off of? Like, that's valid. Now, I understand what he's saying too, because, you know, hey, being NICU certified, like,
I will say this though, I've known a lot of nurses, and a lot of them did drugs, and I wouldn't want their breast milk. Like, if you know, you know. Like, a lot of nurses, like the niggas who been around and they done seen some things and, you know, been through the gutter with these nurses, y'all know what I mean. Y'all know what I mean.
yeah.
If she wore a scrub, she's toxic.
That's
Yeah.
like 80. That's like 85% true.
I just say like both my baby mamas that wear scrubs. I don't know.
That's like 85. That's like 85% true.
Yeah.
There's some good non-toxic nurses out there somewhere
No,
over the
look,
rainbow.
in the body
If her
gold.
profile pictures of her and her scrubs, she fucking toxic.
We'll agree to disagree, but that's another topic for never another day. It's an inside conversation.
You got it, brother.
I don't. I 100%.
You got it, brother. I don't. Don't put that on me. Don't put that on me.
He really tried to put that witchcraft on me. I was like, no, you're not.
Leave it on me, Ricky Bobby.
Mm.
Don't put that on me.
You want to be smoking this situation? You want to be stacking this situation? Which twin you want?
Oh man,
Red or blue? Because no.
not the actual tears.
Hey, we ain't had one of them in a long time. That's good shit. I thought at some point DJ Mike would be a hop on. But what we're gonna do, we're gonna transition just a smidge. We're gonna stay on our trending topics, but we're gonna start with one of our legends that we lost, man. And we lost Ozzy Osbourne, man. If you are a millennial, or if you were anybody that was literally born after 1970, you know who Ozzy Osbourne is. Ozzy been around for a long time. Ozzy was born in like the late 1940s. Like, literally, he was born after World War II. Like, he's been around that long. Like, that's a wild thought. All right, this is the same man that fucking did crazy shit like dealing with bats and shit. Like, this is a crazy human being, but he's awesome. Phenomenal music. If you want to talk about, like, you can't even call Ozzy Osbourne generational because he's multi-generational. He has crossed over multiple generations since he started doing music. Like, if you look at when he first started to now, he looks like 7 totally different human beings. He aged
That's
like a
nice.
vampire. He
That's
aged like a
nice.
vampire. And I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. I mean, he aged like a vampire. Like
I feel like Ozzy low-key looked the same throughout my entire childhood and adulthood. Like he just kind
Yeah.
of was
That's what I'm
frozen
saying.
in time.
he aged. I mean, that's what he aged like a vampire. Like he just, when he was really young, he was really young. And then after that, it's like somewhere around, let's say 1998, pretty much looked the same.
I feel
Add
like he
some
stopped
wrinkles,
aging after
like-
like 45.
Yeah,
He got
like,
stuck in time.
add some, pencil in some wrinkles, but like after about 1998, he's really looked the same. His hair might have changed a little bit, not too much. But
Not
then
too
let's
much.
remember,
What
they
cut
had
it
a-
or anything like that.
they had a family, you know what I'm saying? He had, his wife was crazy as hell, daughter was crazy as hell, like just
They had a show,
But-
didn't they?
they
Yeah.
did. And then the mom, then the mom was on she ended up on another show. She was on The View, I believe, for a while.
I'll say
yeah.
this: if you really think about it, that show like pioneered reality TV based on following
Yeah.
the family around.
No, for sure. It was definitely,
I agree with that.
I guess the word is ahead of its time. As weird as I know we use that term a lot, but the Ozzy Osbourne show, like not just that, just the beginnings of. He also did a lot of stuff on Sirius XM at one point for a while. Like he did a lot of stuff that you really think about it is really groundbreaking. But like to go back on the TV show tip, like that's how many famous families before that were doing that.
That's
I don't
the
think-
equivalent of like the very first nigga to get on YouTube and like start recording his life. Like that's kind of the put perspective
Yeah.
for the YNs. Like this was literally the first family that had a reality TV show.
And it was hot.
Yeah.
People really tuned into it. Like it was really
Yeah. They were curious about their lifestyle. They really were. Like
Yeah, and it was entertaining. Like it was different for the time because we weren't used to a show like that. We didn't understand it. It was foreign to us.
That was around the era of like when we all started watching Jackass and like just TV
Yeah.
was weird back in the day.
It really was. Like when you start really thinking about it. Like I was watching a video, like a show, I guess it was more of a reel of TRL. And it was like, I forgot that TRL used to have a thing where if you were number one for like 64 weeks straight, they retired your video. So there was a thing that they showed, and it was the battle of the boy bands. And it was when NSYNC and Backstreet Boys it was literally a East Coast versus West Coast thing, right? And it was like top 10 all time. Now, mind you, it's one of the only things. It's one of the only things the Backstreet Boys outdid NSYNC on, which was TRL. Because if that's another one that's just as diabolical as the Beehive and the Swifties is the Backstreet Boy fans and the NSYNC fans. Because that shit was wild too. And like, because myself specifically and Outlaw somewhat, like we grew up in the early stages of the pop era, like the early before pop really blew up in like 90, let's say 96, 95,
I mean,
96.
we got to see the boy
got to
band era
see-
emerge.
We were the boy band era. Like we were that era. Like when we were really little, we knew it being because we're black. We saw the R&B groups. We saw them, the R&B groups, and male and female groups. Like we saw those types of things. We saw Blackstreet. We got to hear the Temptations. We didn't get to see them. We heard them. New Edition, Boys to Men. Like we heard all this stuff. We witnessed the boy bands become a thing. Which, depending on where you were from, if you were in the black community and you were listening to this music, you got looked at kind of funny, like, oh, you out here listening to this frosted tip white boy shit, whatever, however you want to phrase it. Doesn't
But
really
we
matter.
all know the music, goddamn it.
But
front.
everybody knows the goddamn music, so stop acting like you don't. Me, on the other hand, I'm gonna tell you right now, I had the goddamn CDs. All right, when the NSYNC Celebrity album came out, I told Mama that's what I wanted for Christmas. And that's what the fuck I got. CD with the damn wheel as a thing. Yeah, absolutely, had it. So I was a pop kid. I grew up in that era. That was the shit. Like O-Town, fucking 98 Degrees, all the shit. Like, God bless, child. Why are you not in the bed?
Who has
No.
summoned me?
Get in the bed.
Calista, you can't sleep over if you don't stop acting like that.
because she's trying to coerce me into getting her apple juice after I done gave her a full bottle of milk already.
You know, anybody who's a parent just understands that toddlers are like the worst people to barter with. Like they'll come over here like, I got an old crusty Cheeto and some stale Cheerios, and I'll trade them to you if you let me stay up late. Like the fuck?
You know what it's really like? It's like, oh man, I'm about to make a really fucked up comparison, but it's true. It's like when you make a deal with the mafia and they say you owe me a favor, and they come and collect that favor at the most random time, and it'd be a favor that you wasn't prepared to fulfill. That's a toddler.
It's fucking ghetto having kids, man.
Like you
My
be
daughter,
like,
my daughter said, "Daddy, I'll take a shower tonight if you let me stay up late."
see what I'm saying?
You take a shower every night. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
You trying to negotiate terms on a routine thing?
That's goofy ass.
Like, no, prime example. Before you came on the show tonight, Mr. Gent, me and Outlaw was getting ready to do. We were doing show prep. I was like, all right. It was like 8:28. I was like, all right, let me go take this tablet from this little girl, and then we'll get the show started. I came back at 8:34 because she decided that, oh, I need to brush my teeth. You've been in this bed for an hour and a half, and now you want to brush your teeth? And I'm like, all right, that's cool. So while she was doing that, I went to the kitchen, filled up the cup. I already knew what was coming next. I filled up the cup and I put the cup in the bed. I knew she was gonna ask for that shit next. Put that down, got her back in the bed, closed the door, and then that's when she popped up on the show the first time. So at 8:37, she had a full cup of milk. It's 9:22, and she's trying to get some apple juice right now. She's supposed to be asleep.
Daddy, I'm bored. I'm doing that wrong.
Yeah, she do sleep.
You know, we were what, like 2 weeks away from school starting. My mama would have been like, "It's time for you to get your sleep schedule back adjusted. You need to go to bed for 8:30."
Boy,
Yeah, I'm already doing that. Yeah,
because
I'm
she
already
finna
on
be in a world of hurt because pre-K.
Shit, mom about to be
Like,
hurt because they don't take naps in kinkindergarten no more. She be mad as
Hey,
fuck. Like, what? We
listen.
don't go to bed no more.
It's finna be diabolical in a beautiful way because I'm like, me and the missus was talking, and she was like, she I don't know, I guess this used to be a thing. Maybe way back when, but I guess at one point in time, pre-K didn't go to school all day.
They
Pre-K only went to school till
yeah.
like 11 or
Depends-
some shit, or 12 or
on
something
district.
crazy. So
depends on district.
I told her, I was like, nah, she got a full day, like 7:30 to like 3:30. Like she got a full day,
Yeah, no.
and we here for it.
When we were kids, pre-K used to get out like 2 or 3 hours earlier. So they in there like somewhere now.
Yeah, no, we want you in school. All right, we need you learning. And then what's great is when we go to meet the teacher, she getting signed up for this after school program. So she gonna transition from that straight to that. Yeah, she gonna be preoccupied from 7:30 to 5:30, maybe even 6 some days. And you know what's about when she come home? She gonna take a bath, get that hair did, put that bonnet on, go to sleep. Ludacris made a song about that. If you tired, be quiet and go to sleep. Yeah, that's what she finna do. She finna go to sleep.
We about to get bombarded with after back to school pictures on Facebook and shit too.
Oh my god!
You know what though? I'm not gonna lie. I'm excited for it because it's my first one. It's my first day of school pictures I'm finna post. Like it's cool. Like it's exciting. Like I will say this. Like I gotta give this little terrorist of mine props. Like she is overly excited about school. Overly excited. So she got a pink Bluey backpack. She got a pink Bluey backpack, and that mug already packed. She said, "Daddy, I got my bag packed for big girl school." Mind you, that bag got like stuffed animals and shit in it, but it's packed. Okay, it's packed. Got her a lunch kit. She said, "Daddy, we got to go to the store so I can get a Lunchable for my lunch kit." I was like, "Baby, it's too early for that. If we put that Lunchable in that lunch kit now,
ain't gonna be no good.
It's gonna be green by the time school." I was like, "Let's get a little closer before we start, doing that." But I'm just like, she has her outfits. Like she tried on her school outfit today, like maroon polo with like the plaid skirt. So she's already like, now mind you, no, she has no uniform. It's just she sees on YouTube. She just assumes that it looks like something she would wear to school.
Oh,
So I'm just like, so she's just practicing getting ready for school. And so she's like going through the motions of like, hey, I'm about to start big girl school. So I think that for me, that's cool as a dad. I'm like, she is excited about big girl school. I'm excited for her to do big girl school because she about to start living the life of an athlete because she finna have school and then she got dance class on Tuesdays. Like she finna start living this life early.
I love that for y'all. I really do.
My,
Building a
my
demon.
daughter was great for the first 2 weeks, and then I don't want to go to school today. She had to look.
That's
Damn
what you're
That's
doing.
too damn
Get up.
bad.
Get up.
I will
Get up.
say though, they give kids a lot more breaks than they used to give us, and we've said this before. But like,
Piss me off.
my daughter literally gets an October break, a November break,
Yup.
December,
Yup.
February,
Yup.
April, and then they out of school at the end of May. Like, damn, like when are you in class?
They get breaks for everything now.
Full weeks.
And all the
weeks,
like
so.
fucking teacher training days, they give them 3-day weekends every now and then. Like, damn, you fucking up my groove.
181 school hours.
Mm-hmm. They go by hours now.
They go by hours now, which was the smartest thing they ever did. And I'm still, we talked about it like 4 or 5 episodes ago. I'm looking forward to this year because of that new state law in Texas.
Oh yeah, no phones.
Yeah,
Y'all-
that shit is so good to me. I'm
Y'all back to
forward
living
to
how we used to live. The fuck?
I love it. I'm one of them
Pass that
people.
note.
I'm one of them people, one of them parents. I'm all the way to fuck for it because
Pass
these
the note.
kids, yeah, because of these kids and this diabolical activity and shit. Like, no, like y'all want to be recording, like fucking arguing with the teacher or like, oh, yeah, I bet you want to go slap the teacher. You know, all that. Nah, fuck all that. Sit your ass down in his desk, take out a notebook and learn some shit so you can get the fuck up out of school. Like, I'm not sitting here telling you that the gentlemen on this panel were perfect in school. However, we all graduated. We all had like the early stages of cell phones, except for Mr. Jim. Mr. Jim did have like some of the latest and greatest stuff at the time. Because the shit that we had, you know, saying,
We had flip phones.
razors
bro.
and
We had-
crate, like
I didn't even have a flip
listen,
phone. I had the
you,
brick.
you had
the
that flip
Nokia.
phone under your desk, texting on the T9 without looking. If you ain't done that, you ain't
Yeah.
You haven't lived.
I had,
You have
OG,
not lived.
the
Let me show you.
OG
My
days of,
phone was an oval shape, about that big. Screen about that big.
all I'm saying.
I remember
Bro, we
when
didn't
Nokia
even have like
80
internet connectivity on our phones.
No,
Hell
like
no.
if you went to the browser on your phone, that shit took
No.
9 days to load.
Yeah.
You better off using fucking dial-up internet.
Like
and I
y'all
had
ain't
no
lived
idea what flashlight.
you get
we didn't have that luxury.
until you get the OG days of opening up your flip phone and downloading a 4 megabyte naked photo from your girl
Oh
Mhm.
god.
to where you can
grainy as hell.
that bitch
Pixelated
grainy and
as all
that
get
bitch
out.
grainy with a shadow tint. Like you just ain't really lived. Like y'all don't
Oh,
understand
yeah,
these phones with these multi-megapixel ass fucking cameras and shit, bro. If we had phones with them kind of cameras back then, shit.
Man,
I'll tell you what, bro. Like fucking recording ringtones and shit.
Hey man,
Man.
before these cell phone companies said, nah, we're gonna start charging y'all start buying this shit. You know, they start figuring out we were saving so much money. Like, look, get you a good old pair of computer speakers, set that phone up against it real quick, get the volume just right on your Windows Media Player. You know what I'm saying? Do it. Yeah, I said it, Windows Media Player. If you know, you know. You gotta hit that, you gotta pause it, you gotta hit that playback, make sure it's good, add the voice to it. Save. We was creating ringback tones before ringback tones was a thing.
I'll tell you what I had in senior year for a ringtone. Falsetto.
I fucks with it. Hey, the Dream was that 08 to like 2011 run, man. The Dream has some shit.
Dream ran that shit.
The Dream
It
has some
really
good
did.
shit going on. So I'm not mad at you for having falsetto, sir. I'm not gonna lie to you. I had for the longest time. I had two. I rotated between two. I had Ice Cream Paint Job, and I had R. Kelly's I'm a Flirt. Those were the two main songs. Like I 100% embraced the song. Granted, I know how we feel about R. Kelly now, but at the time, I 100% was Flirt. Like
I mean, we knew back then too, but we just didn't care.
Yeah, no one really cared.
I also had that as a ringtone. I had Mike Jones back then at one point because hey, back then they didn't want me. Now I'm hot. They all on me, 100%.
Hey,
Because It was the truth. Like y'all can say whatever y'all want. If you ain't from the South, bro, like, bro, Mike Jones and all them boys that was doing all that hip hop and rap from the boy, we had ourselves an epic ass set of music around here. Like between Mike Jones and Bun B and UGK, fucking Lil Kiki, Paul Wall, Zero, Trey.
Oh,
Like,
wow.
I
we
feel like
had,
that was like prime Houston
man,
rap
we
era.
had
too.
Slim Thug, Lil Flip, like, bro, the day all hell broke loose, part 2. Like, we had the Lil Flip and Zero mixtape that I had my freshman year when they rapped to a Mortal Kombat beat. Like,
Bless you.
man,
Fire.
Appreciate you.
and that was just like Texas's contribution to the Southern rap stuff. Then you had Ludacris coming up and T.I. and Outkast, like, Lil Jon and the East Side Boys, Usher. Like, the South just built this thing in the year 2000 and said we just gonna make the greatest run of all time in music. And the South just said, look, give me 15 years of just music, and that's what they did. And I don't think it'll ever be matched. Like, if Spotify cut off the year today and did like your playlist for the year right now, it would have far more old school than new school music.
Oh, of course.
And some country music. But like I ain't gonna lie, I've been like, we've been talking about renaissances and all this. I've been on a 2009 and below run of music. Like that's like, I'm talking about my pop music, all of it. Like I just been like, fuck it. Like I've been, except for my country music, there's a lot of new country music out there I've been kind of keeping up with, but my hip hop, even today, like majority of my music today was literally, I followed this other cat on on Spotify. I created this R&B list that's like everything from like 2010 to like 1990. Sensational. And I'm talking about like Brandy, it's got Monica, Avant, Tank, TLC, SWV, like Blackstreet, like Jagged Edge, like 112. I was like, yeah, that's what I've been listening to all day. I'm really very much enjoying like our music, because our music had meaning. The words made sense. Now, one day we're gonna talk about this. I want to get y'all's thoughts on this. And welcome to the show, DJ Michael B. So the way we be talking about now, the way this current generation talks about like fuck boys and like simpish behavior and like all this stuff, right? DJ Michael B will understand this very well. I realize our generation is the ones that started that. So the more you start listening to our music and listening, and I mean truly listening, we was embracing toxic behavior, side chick behavior, like having something like, we was embracing all of these things. There were literal songs that people just missed. Even Tupac had a song. He said, I don't want to be your man, I want to be your, like, he had a whole song about it. LL Cool J had 2 songs that was about embracing being a side dude. Like, and we was just like, hey, that was a banger. But guess what? It was implanting that behavior. And then insert back to the 2000s era we was talking about, that early MySpace-ish era, right? We had this rapper from the South. His name was Plies, and he dropped a whole bunch of shit, and everybody and their mom was like, yeah, I got to embrace that lifestyle. And then look at us now. Now all of that behavior is considered some type of way, something different.
I don't know what I dropped into, but hello, everybody. I am back. Work has not been kind to me. As far as getting out of work at a decent time, it has not been kind to me. It has been kicking my ass. But somebody please enlighten me on what we're talking about, because just based off of what GQ just said, I'm ready to cook.
So today,
What's up, China?
What's happening, China? Today, I think we're gonna do a deep dive into what I have called, and I today am Outlaw Da Vinci. If you didn't see that, Micah B.
Yeah, you got so many different last names. I have no idea what the hell to call you anymore.
It's okay. We are talking about the masculine Renaissance era, my brother. We are all enlightened ones now.
Yes. Because I am talking about how incompetence breeds negligence. So before you got here, we talked about Uncle Shay Shay being vindicated. So we talked about that. We talked about Ozzy Osbourne passing away. So we got that. We talked about You would have fun with this one, but we talked about an article that Outlaw shared from his favorite author / nemesis from Vice about women selling their breast milk to bodybuilders.
Huh? Wait, what?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you missed
no,
the-
that,
yeah,
I'm not even gonna lie.
you know about that one.
That is crazy. That is
Okay, keep going. Keep,
We talked
keep
about
going.
we talked
y'all,
about
y'all already passed that, so I'm not gonna say nothing.
yeah, we talked
I
about
understand it. I understand it. As GQ, we understand it, but that's still crazy.
yeah.
I understand
Yeah,
it because the milk that we drink mainly is cow's milk and breast milk is human milk. So I get it from a standpoint, but that's wild. Okay,
I don't see.
I didn't know.
nothing
I didn't know that was a thing.
And we didn't either
Not like a
until
random person.
yeah, like yeah, we gonna.
I just want to let all the bodybuilders out there know if you're in a relationship, don't do that. Your wife will kill you.
Why not?
I would drink my wife's, not anybody else's, because that's
Right.
Because you gotta keep that shit on the down low. Like you can't.
We
out here- out here outsourcing.
don't even need to dive into anything deeper than what Moo just said. I'll drink my wife's and nobody else's.
I just
That's
feel
I
like
mean, you'll drink another cow's fucking titty milk.
I
Cow
do
ain't a
not.
human, dog. And the
I
cow
do
ain't,
not.
a cow ain't a human woman. And you know how this
not.
shit gonna go. So let's go ahead and move on from that bullshit.
I don't-
All right,
I
keep
don't know how she
keep
hydrates.
telling me.
I don't know what
All right,
she drinks, what she eat.
We talked about the situation with Joe Burrow, the pawn shop owner in New York that got caught trying to sell the memorabilia from when Joe Burrow got his house broke into, along with Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce. Both of them are facing what looks like 5 years in prison, $2.5 million worth of restitution, and paying back $2.5 million.
As far as that goes, and I'm just gonna make a quick little comment on that. If they knew they were buying stolen memorabilia, it's against the law. So as such, you get punished by the law.
Yeah.
But if they
Yeah.
didn't know, if they
Oh, they
didn't
knew.
know, okay, well if they knew, well fuck it.
They were running a black market style fence.
Oh yeah, well shit.
Yeah.
You deserve everything you're getting.
Yeah, I didn't know if they were millionaires, so I didn't want to put them on dumbass millionaires, so I just left them on what's trending.
That'll work.
But I'm glad DJ Micah B came up here when he did, because before we transition out of what's trending, I wanted to make sure we talked about one other legend that we lost. We lost Malcolm Jamal Warner. We lost him. So we weren't sure. When we first saw it, there was like too many different people posting it, and was like trying to filter out like what happened. So the story that I got today to confirm all this is he was out swimming with his daughter. His daughter was like 8 years old or something of that sort, and he drowned, but they saved his daughter. So that was the story that I caught that was like able to be confirmed today. And I'm saying that to simply pull back to say this. So Malcolm Jamal Warner is about the age of my mom. Actually, he's got my mom by about a year. So I'm going to say this to all my younger parents, not even just fathers, parents. Respectfully, please learn how to swim. Because the water in general is just the most dangerous thing on this planet. And it's majority of what this planet is made of.
Mm-hmm.
And the one thing you should not be able to do is to at least navigate some of it. I get it. Everybody's not going to be able to swift water swim. That's a whole different concept. But at a community swimming pool, at the lake, at the river, even at punk ass, brown ass Galveston Beach, when you're not too far out there, you know what I'm saying? At least have the knowledge of what it takes to get back to shore.
I'm going to take it a step further because I'm going to take it a step further. I don't care how old you are. I don't care how hard you think you are. Please wear a freaking life jacket, dude. I don't care how good of a swimmer you are. Especially if you're navigating rough waters and rapid waters. I don't care if you're on a kayak and you know how, and you're a very good swimmer and you swift water, bruh, please just wear a life jacket. We talked about this not too long ago on the show, probably about 2 months ago. We was like, yo, we know a lot of y'all know how to swim. We know a lot of y'all that don't know how to swim. Just please wear a life jacket can save your life.
Literally.
Please wear a life jacket.
And
Yeah. Go ahead.
When it comes to, because as you know, I live in California, we have a lot of beaches out here. When it comes to being on the beach, when it comes to being in the open water, understand the warning signs. It's not just about being in the water. It's not just about being deep. It's about understanding how the water can work against you. And from the reports that, GQ were talking about, him and his daughter had got caught in a riptide. And it's crazy because one day on the way home from school, one of my boys was like, "Dang, what is that?" It's like a fast moving stream away from the beach into the middle of the ocean. I'm like, "Bro, that's a riptide."
Riptide.
Right? And a lot of people don't understand what it is, right? So when the waves come crashing down on the shore, the water needs a way to escape. So it comes down and it funnels down into a nice little tide, and that tide swiftly goes right back into the middle of the ocean. Now, a lot of people don't see it because it's underwater. So when you're in shallow parts of the water, that is where the riptide is the most dangerous, and it'll sweep your ass right under and take your ass right to the middle of the ocean.
I'm happy you said that, Moo.
Right.
I'm so happy you said that because people don't understand shallow water is the most dangerous. People don't even die from drowning in 7-foot water. They die in 3 and 4 foot water because that's what riptides are the most dangerous.
Yes.
Because they're hitting the shore and bouncing back.
We've seen this from being like when we be at Galveston, when you be in that shin high water, and all of a sudden the sand is moving your ass. You're like, hey, how the fuck am I moving right now? It's like, brother, you got caught in something and you ain't even realize it. The fact that you didn't realize you went from shin high to titty high water, you're like, hold on now, like, it's quick, right? It's really quick, and
you a mile down the beach before you know it.
Because of my other profession. I took a college swim class, and I also got because of my other profession and all the hurricanes that we deal with, I also got swiftwater rescue trained, and that shit is not for the birds. That shit is tough.
It is not.
When you have water that is going against you sideways, not forwards and backwards, sideways, you got to be a whole different type of strong.
I mean, that's damn near marine type training. Literally, it's marine type training. That's crazy.
Yep. And just oh my gosh, to save your life, please don't ever try to swim into a riptide. You'll never win. That's a fight.
You're gonna lose every time.
Okay? Every time. Stay calm, ride it out. It's like a bad roller coaster. Once you get to the end, you'll understand when you're at the end, because you'll completely stop. Honestly, that's how it works. You'll completely and utterly stop, right? And swim at an angle, that way and or that way. Do not swim straight. Do not try to at an angle straight. Swim completely out of the riptide, and you'll swim at an angle, and you'll catch that wave right back to shore until you're able to start walking again.
But it's kind of like the human body being in a hydroplane.
Yes.
And
just for the record, I've also taken a lot of Navy SEAL training as far as swim courses, because Graham said if there's one thing that ain't gonna kill you, it's water. So you're gonna get your ass in this pool.
The ocean is one of the craziest things to get into because we have never explored as the human race the whole ocean.
Of it. I think last time I read some shit, I don't even think we've explored barely 60%.
Correct.
Like it's a low number. Like it's either right at half, like barely over half. It's one of those two. But it's not a lot.
My homeboy used to do underwater welding, and he wouldn't go lower than like 275.
That's one of the most dangerous jobs in America.
Yes,
it's underwater welding.
Less than 20% has been explored.
Less than 20. That's a scary thought.
Less than 20%.
I mean, let's just think about it. A couple of years ago, they tried to take a submarine down to even lower and lower thing, but they never came back up. And the reason why is the pressure was so much, it probably collapsed the ship.
Yeah. Not to mention, you got like if I remember correctly, pardon my geography if I fuck this up. I think it's the Red Sea that it's so dense because of the salt water that you can't go past a certain depth. So
I think it is. I think it's the Red Sea. I do think it is.
It's either Red Sea or the Black Sea. I think it's the Red Sea. But like you basically can't even swim deep enough because it's so dense from being salt water that we couldn't explore it. if we wanted to, because we physically can't.
Part of it that the animals can't even
Yeah.
live in.
Well, and
because
there's some
that's
animals that also can't submerge because I mean they
Yeah.
can't surface because they're like, hey, this is where I live. So,
yeah.
but then all these videos that we see when they get to the depths of some of these bodies of water, and you see the type of animals that live down there, right? That's just what the fuck we can see.
Bro, I want to remind
wanna get any
everybody.
lower.
Hey, I want to remind everybody, the fish from Finding Nemo with the bulb on his head is
Mhm.
real.
Yeah, and it's
Oh, yeah.
scary as
But
fuck.
we just can't get down low enough.
It's not just a
Right.
Pokemon named Lantern. It's a real fucking fish, and that bitch ain't pretty.
Right.
That's an ugly
We-
motherfucker.
And
Yeah, we can't get down low enough to survive to see that. So, yeah, fuck that.
For reference, what GQ was talking about, the Dead Sea is 9.7 times saltier than the ocean.
There we go.
Ooh.
The Dead Sea. Okay, it was one of them damn seas.
Actually
Red, black,
crazy.
dead. Okay. So just think about that. So if you do a cannonball, you basically gonna bounce on the surface
I was gonna say you just gonna bounce off because where are you gonna go?
because you're not going under, not for long. You really might go
Yeah.
under and bounce right the fuck back out.
Mhm.
It might catapult you out the opposite way in 15
Yeah.
feet in the air.
It might be like if you was sitting on one of them big ass trampolines and somebody jump and that energy transfers your ass up. Like that's
You know what I want to do over there? Skip a fucking rock.
hell no. That should have turned into a projectile.
I ain't
I
gonna
wanna
lie.
skip a
You skip a
motherfucking
rock over
I
there.
want to see.
Napalm missile.
Excuse me, allow me. Talking about he want to skip a rock. Allow me. Hell no.
I'll skip a rock.
Yeah.
What's wrong with
To the
skipping
no,
a rock?
no. But you know what
Hell
happens when you try to skip a rock on a dense. Never mind.
This shit would look cool to see. That's just me.
Yeah.
It'll be
Like
cool to
fucking
see until that shit fly
Captain
back in your
America's
eye.
shield
Why your
bouncing
stupid
around.
ass?
Nah, it's gonna go straight out.
Nah, it's gonna come right back in. It's gonna widen your gap. Your shit gonna look like a field goal post.
It's gonna be a
Goddamn, what the fuck
napalm
I do?
strike on the nearest town. That is crazy.
I'm not saying like fully launch that bitch. I'm just saying, nice professional
waste-
skip.
Listen, the way science is designed. There's
Like,
these things,
goddamn.
right? There's these things that this doctor, his name was the scientist, his name was Newton. All I'm
So
gonna say is equal and opposite reaction, my brother.
No. This is not what we're not going to. This ain't what we're gonna do. First of all, I just want to inform Mr. GQ, you ain't shit because you just not gonna overlook what the fuck you said and act like it's all good. You not shit for that. They might not have, brother. Are you eating ramen?
That man is hungry.
Like good ass salad though. I ain't gonna lie.
That was either a salad or a
Salad.
pasta salad. Or
It's a Mediterranean salad I made for
oh.
dinner.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm on a big ass health kick right
You,
now.
you know, eventually you gotta send me the address to your house because you don't live too far from me. I mean, I live in Humble, you live in Porter. We right
Yeah,
here.
we neighbors basically.
Y'all really neighbors.
Facts.
Sound like we in church and everybody say neighbor.
Nate.
Enable.
Sorry, couldn't help myself.
All right, let's get to where y'all was at. I didn't mean to backtrack. You know, I just
No,
got
you
on
good.
here.
So we got to we was talking about Malcolm Jamal Warner, and I know a lot of the younger generation don't know him, don't know where he's from, don't know any shows that he was on. Unfortunately, y'all missed out on an amazing character. Most notably, a lot of people know him from the Cosby Show. There's Malcolm and Eddie, which a lot of us, that was like one of our pop culture iconic shows back when UPN was a thing.
Malcolm and Eddie and One on One was our shit.
Yeah, so for us to lose
An icon.
yeah, let's call him my
Icon,
icon.
sure.
Yeah, he's an icon. Like
Icon,
it's unfortunate, and he wasn't doing anything nefarious. He was just out with his kid.
Out on a family vacation, just doing him.
Yeah.
It sucks. It really does suck.
trying to have fun, man.
This was one of those things where it's like you feel like you lose a cousin because you watch this guy grow up. I mean, I didn't watch him grow up. By the time I was old enough to watch the Cosby Show in 94, 95, the Cosby Show was about to come to an end.
Yeah, when he was
And
already he was a
Malcolm
teenager.
was already 18, 19 in the show. But I mean, like most black people out there, we all watch the Cosby Show. We seen this dude grow up before our eyes. We seen him go from Cosby Show to Malcolm and Eddie. And
Don't forget that
till now,
he was in Magic School Bus too.
yeah. Well, he's a producer on the Magic School
Yeah,
Bus. A
yeah.
producer. Yeah,
Mhm.
he was.
It's one of them things people just don't understand, man. There's a lot of talent out here that never gets talked about.
Legend.
Ride the river a lot. Beep beep on the Magic School Bus. They don't know.
Nah, for shit, sure. Let's get to it. So we did that. We covered that. I'm so glad that Micah showed up when he did. But before we get to that, I want to get to Moolage, because Moolage over here being all social media famous and shit. So we've been talking about Hollywood's just oh man, DJ Micah, we don't even know. Don't worry, we got you. So currently, one of the more popular up and coming new couples out there is Klay Thompson and Megan Thee Stallion. They recorded a workout video together. They were shown at the ESPYs together, and there's this video that popped up on, if you ever be on Snapchat and you be looking at your Snap stories and shit, and then like these like channels, I guess, kind of pop up. So this channel comes up, and they talking about Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson, and all of a sudden they show this social media caption from one yours truly, Mr. Moolage over there. So Moo, I'm gonna let you dive in and tell your story of what prompted you to post that, what you posted, and why you decided to do it.
I'm gonna mute my mic because I'm excited for this.
All right, what's crazy is like everything that happens whenever I go viral, I get woken up by my wife, like, hey, you're going viral again. And it was interesting because I really didn't know what it was for, because I was like, I haven't did anything in a while. But apparently her sister had sent her something from an Instagram post that I had seen, or that I had commented under, basically saying Klay got lost in the sauce when he went to Dallas. Right? He didn't got a little too much of that Texas barbecue in him. Okay, we understand how dangerous it can be down there. Okay, a little bit too much of that Texas barbecue. He's seen some things wobble a few ways that, what I'm saying, that he probably wasn't used to, because, what I'm saying, it's a little different, like I said, out there. And he got lost in the sauce. Now, I said wrong choice.
Hey, Moo, before you go any further, not to interrupt you, but it's different down here in Texas and in Houston, bro. I know you heard about Shannon Sharp and Bow Wow talking about Houston. It's different.
Apparently it is. Okay, because Klay done went out there, got lost in that Texas sauce. Okay, and he didn't came out with a Houston Stallion. All right, now my comments were, I hope not a really good choice, but hey, niggas gonna do what they do. Shooters gonna shoot. Okay, now I had put that under like an Instagram, like it was like a random ass Instagram outlet page, or I think it was maybe her page. I don't know. It was probably one of them pages. I don't know. I just be commenting on shit. And it popped up on this Snapchat. Now, the Snapchat said that it was a harsh comment. I didn't think it was that harsh. I just thought, like, I think Klay could have did a lot better. But looking at Klay's track record, he's actually on par for that type. So, I mean, hey, like I said, shooter's gonna shoot. He's seen some things shake that he ain't never seen shake before, and it was obviously jam, not jelly. So, he had to go see what that was about and get a nice little environment. I don't fault him. I'm just saying I would have probably picked a little something different. That's all I'm saying.
I just feel like, and this is gonna be controversial.
No, it ain't.
Okay, good. I feel like Megan Thee Stallion makes music for unaccountable women.
I'm a backdoor Outlaw Da Vinci here, and I'm gonna tell you, I just feel like this can't be the type of woman Klay was talking about playing with his dogs.
Rest in peace, my nigga Rocco, man.
Just knowing the chicks that Klay will be on boats with, that's not one of them.
Well, and that's the reason why I said, looking at his track record, I don't know, because he did have the Lori Harvey, and then he had somebody else who was like, I want to say like controversial in that type of industry. And I'm just thinking, like, I don't know, Klay, you might have a type at this point.
I mean, he had Coco Jones at one point. I fuck with her.
Who is engaged to Donovan Mitchell now? Which
Yeah, I know, Sam.
Mm-hmm.
Does Clay have Brittany Renner on his list?
I hope not.
no. Yeah, no. I would have to
No.
decide on that.
I just knowing the baggage. I hate to call it that. Just knowing the baggage that Megan has, like, it's just that every time something happens with Tory, it's gonna cause some backlash, and it's like he just gonna have to just sit there and be like whatever about it, or like I don't know. That's some shit I wouldn't want to decide.
You know what Megan Thee Stallion is about to have for the rest of her life? The Cassie treatment, where everything leads back to Diddy every single time.
Everything's gonna lead back to Tory.
So I'm gonna say this. I fuck with Megan outside her her points of music and the whole Tory shit. Her being a black nerd, love that shit. Her going to college, getting all that shit, love that shit. Like she seemed like a outstanding woman before the Tory shit. But now I'm like,
you ever heard of a facade?
No, I feel like she really like that. I think she's
I'm with DJ Mike could be. That was some fucking top tier genjutsu she pulled on your ass.
No,
I think she really like that. I just think that she tried to.
Bro, no. I'm asking y'all this for a reason.
And she's not.
I'm asking y'all this for a reason, and the reason why I'm asking y'all this is because there's regular everyday niggas walking around the street not putting on the facade that Megan puts on, and they smart than the motherfucker and can do anything any nigga with a degree can do. That is a fact. But just because you got a degree, and I'm tired of telling them, just because you got a degree, don't mean you smart at what you doing. I'm tired of telling people this. It does not mean that. And Megan tapped into an audience in rap music that's never been tapped into before. Because every black person that used to watch anime and this and that, everybody always thought they was weird. And then Megan came through and was like, hey, I watched this, I watched that, I watched it. And all of a sudden, all the black girls are like, I watched Jujutsu Kaisen, I watched Dragon Ball, I watched Sailor Moon, I watched this and that. Like,
back in
what?
high school, I'd been clown for it.
Everybody was getting clown.
Not if when we said that.
I was gonna say, and we for sure
we listened. We embraced watching anime as kids. Fuck all that. We was not afraid to stand on business. Like we was like, look, fuck it, you got to make fun of me. I don't give a fuck. Like,
oh, you're gonna have to roast me. We're gonna have to have a roast off. We're gonna
have to go with it because we was at Dragon Ball Z. We watch all the shit. Listen, the motherfucking Pokemon cards binder was in the backpack. Fuck what you heard. Like, we do not care. Like, we brought the Game Boys to school with the plug. We was trying to have Pokemon battles at lunch. Like, we was really trying to plug up and get this shit in. We didn't even need internet to do this shit back then. It was literally called cable link battles.
Come on, man. They don't know nothing about that. Relax.
Yeah,
go easy on them. Go easy.
No, fuck that. They should have got with it. That's why they lost now.
These young niggas don't know about pulling out the Pokemon cards on the table and battling.
Hey,
you actually had to know how to do it though. You couldn't just pop up and do it. Like you had tables.
Rules
you had,
to the card game.
Like you got tables of that. You don't forget you had tables of the Magic the Gathering going on.
The Yu-Gi-Oh
Dungeons and Dragons, the Yu-Gi-Oh
Yu-Gi-Oh.
tables. Like the Target in Baytown used to hold Pokemon tournaments. Like you could literally have Pokemon card tournaments at Target. Like the Elite Four was at Target in fucking Baytown. Like that's wild. That's wild to think about. Look, Moo got it. Look, I got some in the drawer over here while you playing. I do got when McDonald's was having them and my daughter could get them Happy Meals. I was like, yeah, let me go. Hey, listen.
I'm gonna hold that.
Hey,
I got my holographic
holographic
Charizard from McDonald's when they had the Pokemon card and we was like, that's how I got it. And that's how I got that golden plated Pikachu and Charizard.
God damn it, I was about to say that too. But who got that? Who got that holographic Mewtwo?
Right
I had it.
Back in the day.
Back in the day, I ain't got it now, but
back in the day when I had my Yu-Gi-Oh deck, yeah.
I'm out the way on my
Yu-Gi-Oh deck was legendary.
Well, I
just
remember
hate
popping
the
open a
Wii.
Yu-Gi-Oh deck and getting the Blue Eyes White Dragon. I must have lost my motherfucking mind.
Oh yeah.
Then I realized
Musician.
how weak Blue Eyes White Dragon is without enhancing cards, and I was pissed off. I was like, this shit is only good if you got the enhanced cards. It's plot fucking armor.
That's why you
For
need that
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Red Eyes Black Dragon.
I was
Right,
gonna say,
Red
you
Eyes
pull out
Black
Blue
Dragon
Line
was
Red
that
Eyes
shit.
Black,
3200 standard.
cooking.
But the only downside that we had in our era like that is that between us and our parents, we did not understand the true valuation of what that was going to materialize into years later.
True.
Because I'm not even gonna sit here and play with you. I had a big ass binder, and I had cards upon cards upon cards. I had a holographic section and a non-holographic section in my binder. And I didn't have one of them little 3-inch binders. I had one of them big ass. You put a 4-quarter portfolio in that you bring to a CEO meeting with all your notes in type of shit. Like I had, because my mom worked it off. My mom worked at Office Depot, so getting them little card slot holders wasn't shit. We used to get.
I'm still mad, and let me tell you why I'm mad. Right, the first deck of Pokemon cards I ever bought. Now hear me out. I got a holographic Dragonair, and I took that bitch to school and lost it.
But you know, I feel
Pain.
like, you know, the
Pure
modern day version of like
Pure pain.
Pokemon cards and Yu-Gi-Oh cards is like the mystery boxes that kids do these days. Because you never know what the fuck you was gonna get in a pack of cards anyways.
Bro.
You was always surprised.
Between that, these fucking Labubus is floating out there.
The
These-
Labubu
for our
thing,
kids, if you got kids like little girls like we do, these goddamn LOL surprises.
Hey, mine don't even ask for those anymore. She know better.
Like yeah, but like what Moo said though, but
I had
them
a LOL
Labubus,
phase.
hey, my man became an overnight millionaire off of them goddamn things.
Man, the Labubu thing is crazy.
Like I got a knockoff one in my truck right now. We call
The
it a
Lafufu.
Lafufu. Hell yeah, I got a Lafufu in the truck. You better believe it.
I
Hey,
mean, at the same time, they're just like what Furbies.
nah,
like
see,
Furbies?
I would.
I
You
feel
say
like-
Furbies, I would really say they more like Beanie Babies, man.
Oh yeah,
Beanie
I think that's
Because
probably
Beanie
more
Babies was
accurate.
hot. Like it was to a point where you used to get them we used to get them in the Happy Meals, and
Yeah.
then they finally started selling them at like whatever stores would sell like stuffed
Hallmark.
animals. Like
They would
yeah,
have them at
like you used
Hallmark
to
a
have to
lot.
go certain places that
Hallmark,
would
yeah.
only sell this type of teeny Beanie Baby.
Yeah.
Like Furby didn't last long. Furby had
Yeah.
like a look like I'm gonna be
Furby
kind of
was
an
like
asshole
about a good
this.
year at most.
I'm gonna be kind of petty. Furby had the same kind of run like Digimon did when it came to Pokemon. Like it just didn't have enough juice to keep going. And Digimon
Yeah.
was cold.
I
Like
fuck
Digimon was
with
cold. I fucked with
Digimon.
Digimon, but
Hey.
it just
Hey.
it didn't. It's just
Digimon,
by the
Digimon
time
was-
First three
Digimon had,
seasons
like,
of Digimon.
yeah, but everything
Yeah.
else, like everything else outside of the show, Digimon just didn't hit. The games didn't hit. Like
The
nothing
cards
really
didn't
hit.
hit.
No, like Pokemon had that shit down to
Action
a science.
figures, nothing.
Like, and mind you, I think, listen, Digimon has cool ass evolutions and all that shit. Like it was
For sure.
weird. The only weird thing is like they always had to start from scratch. That was the only weird thing. Like if you had, you had little man had to grow into the middle one I was like, then they start having. Now I do think now hear me out on this. When Digimon kind of fell off and disappeared, I do think Pokemon stole something from them, and it was these mega evolutions.
Mm.
Because when Digimon started doing that human Digimon merge thing turned into, what is that now? Ain't that
Angel.
called Gigamax and all that other shit? Ain't that
Yeah.
I mean, like, so
Fair.
I'm just,
Fair.
and if you're still a Pokemon fan, like some of us might be, in case y'all seen it, Dragonite finally has a mega evolution.
It took too damn long.
It did, but it's a mixture of basically like Dragonair and Dragonite. Like it's basically Dragonite with a wig on, for lack of a better term.
Just let your soul glow.
Like the concept art that came out before, it looked fire, and then they basically said, "Fuck that concept art, take this shit instead." But it is what it is.
You know, I got a side note. I'm gonna make a bold prediction. I feel like, fuck, y'all remember Tamagotchis and Gigapets and all that shit?
Yeah. I need
Yeah.
that
I
shit
feel
to
like
make a
Moses
comeback.
is gonna come back. I feel like that's gonna make a
Oh, it
comeback.
is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
it
like
is.
kids these days, other little things that hang on their backpacks.
So
that's what the Tamagotchi
you
was. Because
what's
they-
crazy is we had those in like elementary school, right?
Yeah.
And then I think HEB has them. So we were at HEB, and then my daughter was like, "Hey, Daddy, what's that?" And I said, "Baby, you ain't ready for that kind of responsibility."
when your fucking pet dying in the middle of fucking night.
Oh my
Listen,
god.
man.
Wow.
Tell me I'm wrong, but bro, them Tamagotchis, like, bro, you had to feed it, you had to do everything. And mind you, this little fucking device only had 2 buttons.
Mhm.
You only did.
Hey, but we all had them though. And
We
I
all
feel
had
like
them.
that make a
That's
fucking
true.
comeback.
Like it was in an egg. You had to walk with it, just like how when you play Pokemon, you first got that egg that had Togepi in it. You had to walk like 500 steps. You had to walk with
Yep.
that thing. You had to do all. You had to feed it. It had to go to sleep. Like you're like, bro, how do these 2 buttons control this one little thing? And people was walking around with 3 or 4 of them bitches on their backpack, and I'm like, yo, I got one.
Crazy.
I'm over here on the
That's
bus
limit.
using a flashlight, trying to get one rocking and rolling. Y'all over here with 4, 5 of them. Like that old lady at the bingo night with 7 bingo cards. You're like, how the fuck you managing all this shit?
For all the YNs, you just had to be there. Like the 90s was something else.
Man,
Y'all missed the fuck out.
like we barely had time to enjoy certain things because like the original Game Boy came out, and then we just got like a flurry of Game Boys after that. Like we had the Game Boy Advance.
There was
the Game-
always a new craze.
Yeah, like Game Boy had like its run, like it had a phenomenal run, and then of course we got the Nintendo Switch. Now we got the Switch 2, but like think about the evolution of the original fat ass Nintendo Game Boy to go to the Nintendo, the Advance, the DS, the 3D, the 3DS, then the Switch, and then the Switch 2. Like basically the Nintendo Switch took everything that the Game Boy was good at and added the perks of the Nintendo 64 and said, here you go. Because every grown adult that had a 64 damn near has a Nintendo Switch, just about, because of that one thing that the Nintendo 64 brought to us, the ability to have multiple people play without the need for internet.
Bro.
We had an N64 because it was 3 kids in the house, and that was the one thing we could all play together and had to share.
Yep.
You can do the same shit with. If my brother said, "Hey, we got the Smash Bros, y'all pull up," we not pulling up with a bunch of Nintendo Switch. We pulling up with our own Joy Cons. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all you
That's
need.
it, that's it.
That's all
They
you
don't
need.
know.
You
They
pull
don't
up
know.
with your own Joy Cons, or you put the Joy Cons in the controller. You pull it up and you say, "Hey, let's get it."
Hey,
You can
don't
do
forget Halo took it to another level on Xbox.
For y'all, I didn't play Halo because I didn't like Halo. Wasn't a fan.
Crazy.
I'm just being real. I've never was a
Crazy.
fan. I was never a fan of Halo. Sorry.
I will
Rainbow
say
Six, Call of Duty.
I will say that for sure. Halo 3 was peak like online gaming. If you had
Facts.
to be there, Halo 3 was some shit.
Halo 3 and Gears of War 2 was the peak.
Hey, and some Left 4 Dead.
Oh, hell yeah.
You say the
Rainbow
peak.
Six, Call of Duty.
I see your peak, and I say Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 because it's one of the greatest
Hello.
games. One of the greatest before Battlefield became its thing. Like everybody played Modern Warfare. Like that was the game. Like Modern
Call of
Warfare
Duty.
3.
Call of Duty Modern
Modern Warfare
Warfare, the first one.
The first
Was
one,
that
I played that one
shit.
professionally. I played that one in
yeah.
tournaments.
Yeah, that one was.
Call of Duty 4
Next
Modern
level shit.
Warfare, the original Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare was like peak online gaming. That shit was insane.
Honestly, I'd say like the peak online gaming era was like from 07 to like 2012, like a good 5 years of just like if you got in a random lobby, niggas would have their mics on and be talking hot shit.
Oh, for
Before
sure.
And that's
people got
what-
sensitive.
That's when Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
That's when the original Modern Warfare came out.
Yeah,
Like-
07.
Modern Warfare, Modern Warfare
With
2.
shipment.
Rainbow Six Siege. Yeah. that
Hey,
shit.
Rainbow Six
that era
Vegas.
right there.
Say,
And
dog.
my
Who
man
said Rainbow
said-
Six Vegas? Who
Right
said
here.
Rainbow Six?
Right
Yeah,
here.
boy.
Oh,
They,
yeah, he said,
Yeah.
hey,
Rainbow
niggas
Six
don't know.
Rainbow Six
Niggas
Vegas,
don't
bro.
know.
And see, and the
Niggas
beautiful
don't
thing
know.
is, see, when
It got real
when
this
Outlaw said that, he said when he said 07 to 2012, that's also when we had Battlefield Bad Company 2.
Yeah, Battlefield.
yes.
Bro, what? Oh my
Boy,
god.
Battlefield Bad Company 2 is how I got started in Battlefield. Speaking of, 31st of July, pre-ordering Battlefield 6. The beta opens August 4th. Guess who pre-ordering? This guy, because I don't give a fuck. That's what we do around here.
I'm just gonna tell you, bro.
When you
it's
loyal,
gonna be
you loyal.
Buggy as shit for the first
Hey,
year. But it's gonna be
2042 is
phenomenal.
buggy too, but you know what? I'm still getting it.
When you said was the peak of online gaming, say that again.
I would
Years?
say
07 to 12.
07 to 12. Yeah, 07 to 2012.
I'm happy. I'm happy you said 07 to 2012. Move. I know you're gonna understand this. Because niggas know about Gerald Green and J.R. Smith and NBA 2K12. Niggas know. If you know, dog.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
I don't
Yeah.
even want to talk about
Crazy.
2K because I remember days you whooping my ass, Mike.
Tracy McGrady.
Tracy
Playing with
McGrady.
those-
Now listen, I'm just not finna let you just have this whole 2K conversation. We're not gonna forget about Madden like that. Like Madden 08,
Ooh,
Madden 2010, Madden 12. We not gonna.
Hey, I'll give you
Madden
the
08, that's
ones-
Donovan McNabb on the cover. Madden 2010.
No, it
that
ain't.
was-
No, it ain't. No, it ain't. No, 08 is not Donovan McNabb on the cover. No, it's not.
Was
Vince Young is on the cover of Madden 08.
No, he's not. Vince Young was on the cover of 04.
Wait, let me see.
Vince Young, not Michael Vick.
Oh, I
Vince
was like-
Young. Vince Young,
We got this research here.
not Michael Vick. Vince Young. Because the
Vince
Titans
Young.
went from the Titans went from a trash team to making the playoffs with Vince Young. Because Vince Young got drafted to the Titans.
McNabb had to be was shortly after that. He was. I just remember him being.
And
on
then
one of the more, yeah.
2010, I want to say is it Brett Favre or 2011 is Brett Favre? I think it's 2010 because that was I think that's his. Nope.
2009.
Wasn't 10 the dual cover?
Yeah,
That might be the dual
Steelers,
cover.
with the Steelers and Cardinals.
Yes.
That was the dual cover. That was dual
Larry
cover.
Fitzgerald.
And then
Larry
12,
Fitzgerald.
12 wasn't 12 with Well, I remember the running back.
Peyton Hillis.
Yeah, Peyton Hillis from the Browns. Yeah,
That was
12.
that was absolutely
'Cause
worse.
2010 was it was either 9 or 10 when QB Vision was first introduced, and that shit was fucking.
That
weird.
shit's garbage. That might be 09. Yeah.
I think it was 9. I think it was 9 with QB Vision because then you had like Michael Vick had like a view like this, and then like Peyton Manning had the whole goddamn field.
Yeah, that shit was garbage. That shit was garbage. But I will say in 09 Madden, you were banned from playing with the Patriots. It is what it was. 07, 08, and 08, 09, because 08, 09 is when Tom Brady got hurt and people were still playing with Tom Brady on the game. It was like, hey, nigga, Tom Brady's not 98 anymore. He busted his knee. He's on the sidelines. He should be about 50 because he can't do shit.
Yeah, but that was pre live in season updates on Madden. Like they weren't doing that. They weren't.
Yeah.
They didn't really get big on the in season injury adjustments till
Well,
about
I guess
Madden.
Oh,
14,
I'm just saying. I guess NBA Live was ahead of its time because NBA Live started doing live updates in 07.
sure.
So
Yeah. Yeah,
Sure.
Madden wasn't doing Madden wasn't keeping up with like trades and all that type. That wasn't like a thing until I want to say Madden 14 or 15 when you had to like download season updates for like roster adjustments.
that's
But
crazy because 2K9 they were doing that and Live 07 they were doing
Hey,
that. You know how
that's
pissed
cool.
I was when I picked the Rockets online and Tracy McGrady was injured. Nigga, I was ready to punch everybody out.
that's why I'm glad that Madden didn't do that because we was trying to play with who the fuck we was trying to play with.
You play with live rosters.
Now, at the same time, we can't just have all these sport conversations. I'm gonna bring Outlaw back into this mix because we can't forget that we had games like Mortal Kombat and Soul Calibur out there too in this era of 07 to 12. We was out having tournaments and shit. We like not only that, we had one of the best when Soul Calibur 2 came out, and Xbox had an exclusive character, PlayStation had an exclusive character, and you couldn't get them like crossed over. Like you had Star Killer on one, you had Darth Vader on another one, you had Yoda on one. Like you had like
I remember going to Googleheim and playing fucking Soul Calibur.
Yeah.
Outside
So,
the fucking
speaking-
This man said Google
So
That's
listen, on a nostalgic thing. So me and Outlaw was talking about this either today or yesterday, and we was talking about we missed the days where you used to go to GameStop and Game Crazy, and you used to do your pre-orders in store.
games.
Like you used to
Fuck
go
that.
into the store and do your pre-order for your new games, and then go
Pause.
pick that bitch up on the day it came out.
Pause. I want to pause. I want to pause this real quick. These young niggas don't know what Game Crazy is. They over there trying to figure out what the fuck Game Crazy is.
I said
Wait, no,
GameStop
what
first, so I
is?
gave them a generalized idea of what it was. That's why I said
These
GameStop first.
niggas.
GameStop still exists, except for by Outlaw where they're closing down.
Yeah,
I
literally don't have a game
wanna-
in my area no more.
You want to talk about real niggas gaming? Let's talk about Funko Land. That's
Hey,
real niggas gaming.
Hey, everybody didn't have one of those, or a Game Crazy, or a Hollywood
Nigga, we-
Video, Blockbuster, the original Blockbuster.
We had Funko Land, which turned in
KB Games.
to Game Crazy.
KB
We
Games.
had Funko Land.
Like, there's so much. Like, when you used to get a brand new game and beat it and go back and trade that bitch in for another game or sell it.
Hey.
Like, before they used to jip you on the price. Before they started jipping you on the price.
you used to get about at least about $40 back.
Yeah, We then Redbox was ahead of his time. We was over there getting brand new games from Redbox when they start doing games and DVDs pre-Netflix, obviously.
Keep that bitch for 30 days and it become yours, and it's like 30. It's like $32, and it's like that ain't too bad because it was $65 a couple of days. It was $65 2 weeks ago. So fuck it.
And this is why niggas can't have nothing nice. Y'all keep figuring out how to break the system.
Yep.
Just ain't do it the right way. That's why we pretty much buy all of our games from the console directly now.
Hey, That's So Raven, Outlaw, you talking that shit, but That's So Raven taught me one thing: just be smart and be prepared.
I can't hate because, like, believe me, I done did some things to game the system too.
Y'all talking about Redbox and all that. I'm gonna talk to the real niggas out there real quick. Moo, don't go nowhere because I know you know this one. I'm gonna talk to real niggas out there. Niggas know about GameFly. Real niggas know about GameFly.
Damn.
I had a GameFly account.
For sure, I had a GameFly account.
Yeah, GameFly was that's some legit OG shit right there. Game Informer magazine where you used to get your cheat codes and shit from.
Bro.
Game Informer is the reason. Game Informer is the reason why I got Kingdom Hearts. The reason why I got Jack and Dexter. The reason I got Ratchet and Clank. The reason I got Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus.
What was
like,
another one?
So remember,
Gaming Monthly.
We used to be able to buy a game and buy the book walkthrough.
Yep.
They don't even do those no more. You just go on YouTube.
Yeah, you just go on YouTube now. But like, just think about that. You used to be able to buy the walkthrough for whatever game you had in case you got stuck. Like,
bro, I had the Resident Evil walkthrough, the Legend of Zelda walkthrough.
Because you know what? I'll tell you what gaming franchise you probably needed to walk through the most for was for fucking Pokemon.
I had the Pokemon Red and Blue walkthrough.
It was some confusing ass shit going on. Like, listen, hey, Outlaw, I got you. Remember the first time we embarked on Silphco?
Oh man, what I had?
I'm gonna tell you.
Gold. I remember that.
Silphco was a hard. That shit was trash.
I'm gonna hit y'all. I'm gonna hit y'all with something mean. You know what game you needed to walk through for? Because y'all talking about Pokemon, and that's fine. I'm gonna tell y'all the real shit. The shit you needed to walk through for.
Final Fantasy.
I don't know what the fuck you just said, but okay, maybe.
Final Fantasy.
Oh, you said Final Fantasy. Okay, I'm gonna tell you some. I'm gonna tell you the shit you needed to walk through for. Game Boy Advance Legacy of Goku 2.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
If you did not have the walkthrough, you could not get past 3 parts of this motherfucking. You go up to the wall. There's 3 levers. The walkthrough told you what levers to pull. If you didn't know what levers to pull, you was gonna look stupid because you was gonna walk all the way across, lose your life, walk back, try and fight again, and die every single time.
There's another game that I wish like we could have used a walkthrough for, but we never because it was too early in the game, and it was original Super Nintendo goddamn Lion King game.
Oh, that motherfucker was hard than a bitch.
That motherfucker was hard as fuck.
Is that the one with the falling logs on the waterfall?
Yeah,
that bitch was hard, bro. Like,
and what pissed you off about that game is it had the music the whole time. And you was like, man, turn this goddamn music off. You were so frustrated.
That was one of those games you rented from Blockbuster because you knew if you tried to buy that bitch, you'd be mad as fuck that you can never beat it. And you wasted your mom $70 fucking dollars. So let's be honest, back in the day, games was not cheap. Them hoes was like $70 and $80.
The motherfuckers was high. Shit.
Yeah, I know for fact 60.
No, if you go back and look at how much the N64 game cost, them bitches was not cheap.
N64 games were not cheap back then.
They were. Yeah. Them motherfuckers like 50, 40,
you was
60.
like, I think like most like if you was getting a standard game, they was about 40 to 50.
Mm-hmm.
And then some of them games was like 50 to 60, depending on what it was.
I'm gonna do something.
Like I remember like when Smash Bros was brand new when it first came out.
That whole cost a brick.
Yeah.
Oh, $65.
I'm gonna tell y'all something that's gonna piss y'all off on N64, and it pisses me off every time I think about it. Do you guys remember the WWE games on N64? Not especially WrestleMania and No Mercy. No Mercy in particular.
I had WWF.
You had
that Raw.
You had to have the walkthrough and lose particular matches to be able to beat the whole game.
Yeah.
Yeah. WrestleMania
gotta follow the
2000 and
story.
No Mercy, man.
No Mercy is still one of the best wrestling games ever made.
Oh, for sure.
I will kick any of y'all ass in No Mercy. I'm just telling you now on N64. I'm just telling you. That was my shit. I spent plenty of hours on it. What time is it?
Relax.
10:20.
Relax fucking what?
Relax.
That man said, "Relax."
Relax.
We did not bring one of the best basketball games that needs to be
NBA
remastered
Street?
now.
NBA Jam, NBA Showtime.
At Showtime and Volume 2. NBA Street.
And what?
That needs to
NBA
be remastered.
Street.
I
NBA
wish they would.
NBA Street Volume 2 was that shit.
NBA Street and NFL Street. Let's talk about it.
Oh man,
Especially
NFL
NFL
Street.
Street.
NFL Street needs to come back
Needs to come back.
with all these
Now.
with all these players we got now. Come on.
Yeah.
I would say we need another Def Jam, but like these new rappers, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
man.
I would love a new Def Jam Vendetta just so I can do a Kendrick versus Drake match, but
Drake gonna do some stuff shit.
I would want that.
yeah, like then you got to I don't know what kind of fucking finisher Diddy gonna have. He gonna put some fucking baby oil in your eyes.
Okay, I done heard enough.
Like, yeah,
Not the Diddler.
I mean,
put that motherfucker on Mortal Kombat.
God, no.
I'm pretty sure somebody already did that.
I seen when
All
somebody
these
did that.
damn
They gave him like 6 different
mods.
costumes.
Yeah, all these damn mods they got out here.
Out of pocket.
But anywho, we're at that wild ass point of the show where we got to get to the meat and potatoes, essentially the way we're going to close out this show. And we're going to talk about the greatest meme of 2025, the most controversial thing that's been going on so far in the last, let's say, week per se. Yeah, about week and a half, give or take. And the most trending topic on social media, on Google searches, everywhere is Coldplay. And it's not for their music. It's because during a Coldplay concert, they did this thing on the Jumbotron, just like if you go to a baseball game or a basketball game or whatever, they do kiss cams, they do all this stuff, right? And all of a sudden, the first time they show this couple, this guy has like a boa on, other shit, everything looks fine and dandy. Then they flash onto this random looking Caucasian couple, and you're like, all right. And then all of a sudden, the woman jumps like this and she hides her face, and then the guy does some weird pirouette 360 looking shit or whatever. They both hide, which means
I hear you, Jay.
He
Which
hid
means-
behind a glass wall. You say
which
that.
means red flags like a motherfucker. And social media, wastes zero time. So people was immediately like, who the fuck is this guy? And all of a sudden, within an hour, both names was dropped. So let's talk about it. So we have Andy Byron, the CEO from the Astronomer Company.
Former
Um,
CEO, he stepped down.
Former CEO. I was gonna get to that, but since you put it out there, yes, the
Y'all
former
ain't shit.
CEO following a cheating scandal with HR head Christian Cabot at a Coldplay event. Now, who are these individuals, right? Let's start with Mr. Andy Byron. So obviously he is the former CEO. He has a reported net worth of somewhere between $20 and $70 million, with an equity stake coming in at $12 million based on the valuation of the Astronomer Company as of May of 2025. Needless to say, my man got some bread. Now let's get to the other person involved in this, Miss Kristen Cabot. Now, of these two individuals, I'm just gonna say it. Kristen fumbled the bag. Now, why am I saying that? Let me take y'all on this journey real quick. So, Miss Kristen Cabot, who was married to Andrew Cabot, a 6th-generation owner of Privateer Rum and the heir to one of Boston's wealthiest families, public records show that they also purchased a $2.2 million house in New Hampshire earlier in 2025. Why am I saying that? Because prior to the Coldplay concert, a picture surfaced on her social media of her posing a picture with her husband and her kids before she left to the concert. So everything looked honky-dory and good before she went to the concert. Then she went to the concert. Now, if you try to find her LinkedIn account, it is currently not working. All these things. So needless to say, they both fumbled the bag, but one person fumbled the bag far more than the other one. But the biggest winner in this scenario is Andrew Cabot, because he ain't got to lose 50% of nothing. He gets to maintain everything because he ain't the one fucked up. So Anyway, why am I saying this the way I'm saying this? Because when this broke out, everybody and their mom was throwing Andy Byron under the bus, saying, "Oh, I can't believe he was out there cheating with this girl, this, that, and the third," saying all this negative shit, right? Literally painting Andy Byron as the bad guy. First of all, this is two millionaires doing some shit together. This ain't just one, it's two. It takes two to tango. So here's what I need people to stop doing. I don't care if you're a celebrity. I don't care if you regular folk. I don't care for what it is, right? When people are caught doing the said act that was referred to in this scenario, stop trying to put blame on one person, because it takes two. Because we're not talking about anything out of the ordinary here. We're talking about two people who said we're gonna consent to doing this shit because we just feel like riding, living life on the edge or whatever the fuck they decided to do, right? Because it's different. To me, it's levels. And I think this is a level you got to be real. This is dangerous because y'all both millionaires. Y'all on some shit where, and now mind you, we live in the world of social media. So I'm just gonna say it. If y'all knew y'all was out here doing some shit on the low, knowing good and hell well, y'all are extremely high up in this company. Y'all are both millionaires. Y'all both got families. Y'all both got all this shit. Why the fuck you going to a concert together? Because you thought because it was such a packed event, right, that you just wasn't going to be seen.
Outlaw, please let me cook before you.
Like, let me just say, and I know, look, listen, if you go to a concert, a Texans game, a Rockets game, I'm using these references because we live in Texas. Okay. Those are the easiest places to be seen because everybody goes to those events. And then the crazy thing is you don't know who's at these events. And you might fuck around and see somebody that knows y'all, but you're like, hey, they're together. What are they doing? Like, y'all couldn't go to like the movies or something where it's dark, somewhere not as public, like y'all out here just living life on the edge, doing all this dumb. And then y'all was hugging each other, which is even crazier. So when y'all got seen, it was like, yo, y'all just basically told y'all families, I'm ready to sign them papers.
Then these jackasses hit their faces. Let's not even forget about that.
So I said what I needed to say.
There wasn't just hugging. There was
back and forth. Please let me. Oh, I've been waiting all week for this shit.
Tagging you in.
There you go. Let me tell y'all what I've been waiting all week for this. Number one, as a Coldplay fan, my damn self, I pun intended, the clock's ticking down on both of these relationships. Let's just call it what it is. Dun 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 dun. The clocks are going. But here's the only thing I want to talk about with this. People cheat, people lie, lie, cheat, we steal. We lie, we cheat, we steal. According to Eddie Guerrero, that was just WWE, but what the fuck ever. Here's the one thing I want to talk about on this story, and after this, Outlaw, I promise I will let you cook on Mr. Jen, whoever's coming on. But I'm about to cook this one right now, because specifically when Outlaw talked about this in the group, I said, I'm cooking this shit. So now I'm about to cook. So somebody go ahead and pour the oil in the pot, because I'm about to cook on one specific thing. Anybody notice everybody talk about the guy that was cheating on his wife and said, oh, hey, he doing this, and that, and blah, blah, blah. Oh, his wife needs to go ahead and file for divorce. And she made a statement. Everybody was like, yes, bitch, get your money. Run that shit, this, and that. Cool. But like my boy said before me, it takes two to tango. Where the fuck is that same energy from women about the stupid bitch that was with him that cheated on her husband? That's a millionaire. Where is that energy? That's what I want to know. Somebody tell me where that energy is. Because
get your bag, bro.
You're damn right. You damn right. My nigga, go get your motherfucking bag and take half of everything. Because if it was the other way around, all these females out here be telling the girl, oh yeah, you got to do this, and this. Go ahead and get your money. Run your money up, this, and that. I don't care if y'all married for 2 months, 6 months, 10 months. Fuck all that. You, my brother, deserve half. What'd you say? His name was what? Andrew? Andrew?
Yeah,
what is his name?
Andrew Cabot, yeah.
Andrew Cabot deserves half of whatever she has. That's a fact.
And give him some alimony on top of it.
Right. And anybody that disagrees with me, shut up and shut the fuck up. Because no, He deserves it. Because if it was the other way around, all these girls would be out here. Yes, queen, run that. Yes, bitch, yes. No, this time I'm gonna sit here and be like, yes, nigga, go get your shit for real. That's a and hey, GQ, I know you looking now. Outlaw and Jet looking. Hey, I'm doing like them. Yes, bitch. Yes, nigga, go get that money. That's your shit because you've been with him this whole time. That's yours. Make sure you go get all of it. And I'm going to keep grabbing for the air like these stupid ass bitches do the whole time when it's the other way around. Because today, I'm fed up of it. When the shit is the other way, all the women speak out and say, yes, bitch, go get your bag. But when it's the other way around, when the female is getting $1 million and this nigga, oh, nah. Well, how you know he wasn't doing this, and this? How you ain't questioning the girl, you ain't questioning the woman. How y'all niggas know before this she wasn't already cheating on him and he had no idea?
Damn. All right. Let me.
That's why I wanted to cook. But
I mean, let me plug
I'm
this
done.
in for y'all real quick because I just wanted to pull the
Mic
numbers.
drop.
So remember how we talked? I told y'all about the Cabot family and how much they, 6th generation, all this stuff, right? According to this profile, the Cabot wealth is $200 million from 1972, right?
Oh.
Now, in 2025, that valuation has skyrocketed to 15.4 billion.
God, dog.
So 200 million in 1972, you was living life. You could do whatever the fuck you wanted in 1972 with $200 million. You could buy an island and still have money left over. It's 2025. Are you worth 15.4 billion? Come on now. Now, let me look at this other part. So
I'm sorry, Outlaw. I'm sorry. I know.
Go for it.
I know you was going. I'm sorry, Outlaw. I know you was gonna go unhinged, but I had to go unhinged on that one because that shit pissed me off.
No, you hit the nail on the proverbial head. I mean, what could I say that you haven't already said? I feel like I don't know. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna echo your sentiments about the husband getting what's his. Go for it, man. Fucking go for it. Because like Micah B was saying, if the roles were reversed, they'd be clamoring, for the lady to get what's hers. And that's why this ties into my tagline, the masculine renaissance era. It's time for men to start getting what they deserve. You, Mr. whatever your name is, you didn't lose anything. You really lost a ball and chain around your fucking ankle because these bitches ain't shit. So I hope you go out there, get your money, and enjoy being single again. Find somebody that's going to actually appreciate you.
I feel for your kids, though. I do.
Oh, yeah.
I do.
That's one shitty aspect about this is like the kids involved. Like your parents are well known for like the most dumbest shit ever. Like they got caught up at a fucking Coldplay concert, and now you got like fucking mascots at baseball games replicating this shit. It's fucking hysterical. Like,
listen, when the grocery stores and restaurants are making fun of you on social media, you have arrived. Because when I sent y'all that picture, that post when Aldi did it, bro, Aldi don't say nothing. The fact that Aldi roasted you on their Facebook page, you out of there.
Like I just think for like the rest of all time, it's gonna be awkward for like Thanksgiving at their households. Like you're gonna look at your fucking dad and be like, "My fucking parents got divorced because you're a fucking dumbass." Like the fuck.
If it was really awkward, they'll play Coldplay music while they was at Thanksgiving.
Dun 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 dun. I was about to start singing clocks again.
Start doing karaoke and everybody start singing Coldplay songs.
And then like of all bands, like Coldplay is iconic. Like I feel like you can ask a motherfucker like from any background. I know hood niggas who like Coldplay. So it has like this wide worldwide appeal.
I am him.
Yeah, like if it was like something like fucking Arcade Fire or Maroon 5, I'm like, whatever. But like Coldplay, like that makes it even funnier.
I hear Jerusalem bells ringing. Yeah, we fuck with Coldplay in the hood, dog.
Yeah, like Coldplay gets 2 plates at the cookout.
Yeah. And they've been around since what, 1997, 96, 97, somewhere in that generalish area.
Every nigga got a favorite Coldplay song. Mine is Yellow.
And it's all yellow.
You know,
there we go.
I can't stand you because we think too much alike. Because Yellow is one of my favorite songs too. That's a damn shame.
Like I just said,
So,
even
you know
niggas
what?
like Coldplay.
So now I'm gonna have to ask this question because I'm just curious. I'm gonna see where your head is at with this one because we talk about Coldplay. Yes, Coldplay is one of those. I know DJ Micah B has one. I've never actually asked you this question, and you know, you and I are literally related. Do you have a favorite Beatles song? Because me and DJ Micah B have had to deal with this from being in choir. Like we've dealt with this, so we've done this. We understand there's levels to it, but I've never actually asked you this question.
Let me ask you a question before we go any further. Does it have to be a Beatles song, or can it be anybody that's in the Beatles that also went solo?
I want a Beatles song first.
Okay.
I want the group in totality.
I'm asking for a reason because I just want to make sure I got the criteria here.
Got you. Not a legit Beatles song.
So I wasn't like a super duper Beatles person. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you, but I do remember as a kid, I really did like that song, "The Yellow Submarine."
I knew it.
Like it's just oddly nostalgic. Like I don't really fuck with like any other music like that. Nothing against them, it missed me. But that song is nostalgic to me. I was more of a Queen kind of fan as a kid. Like I went from I didn't even fuck with the Beatles. I went straight to like fucking Queen.
I fucked with both of them, so I'm with that. DJ Micah B, where you at?
I'm right here.
No,
I am right
with
here.
with the Beatles.
I am right here. This is a tough one because I'm not really a fan of the Beatles. I got songs by their lead singers that I really, really love. Not so much of the Beatles.
Okay, I understand.
But as far as the Beatles go, as far as songs that they have, I will, and I know people are going to be like, this is so stereotypical, but this and that. I do like Let It Be. Let It Be is a good one. Even though somebody in my class, when I graduated, did Let It Be on the pop show and just butchered the fucking song and pissed me off. Let it be, let it be. That's what they sounded like.
Jeez.
Oh my goodness gracious! Oh man, I fucks with it. Mr. Jet, did you ever listen to the Beatles at all? Do you have a
Yeah.
The Light of Texas said that is a lie.
No, I'll do Here Comes the Sun.
Oh, that's a good one. Maybe I spoke too soon.
Here
My bad.
Comes the Sun. Okay. I'm with it. Bullet, you got one of those?
I'm actually looking at one of my favorite songs right now in Blackbird.
Yeah, that's where I was stuck with. I was like Blackbird or Here Comes the Sun. But like when I hear Here Comes the Sun, it just kind of
or my undercover one is Dude, because that one puts me in my feelings.
Okay.
You know what? I would like to say, I know we're getting to 2 hours, but I would just like to say, and I don't care what nobody else in here says because I'll stand on myself if I have to. But I would just like to say, the Beatles are rated so high because American music wasn't so highly regarded back then.
I'd buy that for $1.
Okay. I mean,
a lot of American music wasn't good back then. And when I say American music, I am excluding black music because they didn't count jazz as an American music. They didn't count jazz as American music.
okay.
So, in that sense, I got what I you know what I'm saying? Like I said, with the Beatles, I am more of a Beach Boy type of vibe when it comes to that era of American music. I'm more of the Beach Boys.
I can buy that for $1.
Yes, sir.
The Eagles, Imagine me and you. I do the shit like that. I was not a big. I didn't give a fuck about the Beatles until people started going solo.
The Beach Boys are great American music.
I love Beach Boys.
The Beach Boys.
Beach Boys.
Good American music.
Beach Boys.
Sorry. Some of y'all will catch that movie reference, some of y'all won't, but it's okay. Some of y'all are
Did you
uncultured
just
swine.
touch my goddamn right, nigga? You don't ever touch a black man radio. By the way, Mr. Gent, can the Beach Boys do this?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Can the Beach Boys do this? Hell no. They know. Hey,
I'm like,
the real niggas know.
I'm trying to get to the right side. I'm like, wait, I can't guess it because the mirror is mirror.
Can I get a what? Yeah.
Oh man, but yeah. So the moral of the story is very simple. DJ Micah B said it. Outlaw said it. I said it. Takes two to tango. So we need to stop. We need to stop placing blame on one party more so than the other party, and don't try to say, "Oh, he's the man. He should know better." This, that, and the third. No, stop all that shit. Because for all we know, she could have initiated this whole thing. Because as we've learned, as the panel here has learned,
she did.
There are some.
All that she could have. She did.
There are some women out here who can say things and make things happen. And if you say the right things to the big enough fish, you might be able to hook that motherfucker. And that might have been what happened. 100%. These two had to have seen each other because HR and the CEO see each other all the goddamn time because they work damn near in the same office. Well, next door, because they probably got their own offices. So they probably at least ate lunch together. You know,
Same floor.
You know, definitely the same floor. So the interaction is there. The interaction is mutual. At the minimum, it starts as professional. It starts at professional. It's some water cooler conversation going on. Oh, did you watch the CMAs last night? Or hey, did you watch the Grammys last night? You know, all the, you know,
CMAs
come on.
is hilarious.
You caught that reference? I'm sorry. I couldn't help it.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
Oh shit.
I really couldn't help it. I'm sorry. I didn't know what else to say, and I didn't want to say the Oscars because I don't really fuck with the Oscars, so I didn't want to say that. And I couldn't be like, "Hey, did you catch the ESPYs last night?" Because that's not a real conversation.
Oh, shit.
Short one. No.
No, I don't watch those dark people win awards for sports. No.
Oh my god.
But I'm gonna say three things about this conversation here. First thing, niggas, it don't matter how much money you got, the bitch is gonna cheat when she want to cheat. Because you see, she got downgraded money wise. One, two, you gave every nigga and every cheater in the world that ever gets on a big screen the perfect excuse to do this shit, to not get caught. All they gotta do is yeah. That's all they gotta do. Yeah, they good.
You were the example.
Gots to be more careful. Gots to be more motherfucking careful. Cause nigga, what the fuck y'all out here doing?
Okay, can we get some final thoughts on this bitch? Because
no, we are, but wanted to make sure everybody got their thoughts and feelings and like it's just listen. All right, it's just
to Mr. Jen's point, man. If you're gonna creep, I'm not condoning creeping. Don't go to no fucking like major event.
Go out of city, go out of city,
because nobody has to know what's going. So I creep.
Oh, listen. Yeah. When they got caught, the first song that came to mind was literally Shaggy. It wasn't me. Saw them hugging at the concert. Wasn't me.
See, hey, no, the first song that came to mind for me. See, y'all say, y'all are saying that from a man's standpoint of a man cheating, but the first song that came to me was, see, I don't know how I loved you so much. I gave you all my trust, and you played me. That's the first song that came to my head. y'all looking at it from the wrong.
So,
I'm looking at it from a
I
man.
wonder. I do wonder. Now, I don't think he did it, but I just wonder if when this happened, if Mr. Cabot decided to go old school and play a little Iman, you know, fuck what I said. It don't mean shit now.
Or he might have been bum 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 ba-da-dum dun 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 dun. See, y'all niggas know I ain't even gotta sing it yet, and y'all know what it is.
Out of your shit.
You could be tired of my shit, but it's never a right time to say goodbye. Y'all know what it is. It's
No.
facts.
But it is facts. But I'm telling you, hey, look, soon as she
Pull out
walked
that
through the door,
busted.
I'm telling you, soon as she pulled through the door, I'm blasting it. I'm ready to sign them papers.
Oh no, I'm slapping that.
Papers.
Busted.
Pack your clothes. 'Cause, hey, busted.
It's too.
Hey, that's my. Hey, Moo, you know that.
Hey,
Yeah,
look,
that's my shit.
I'm gonna
Pack
be
your
petty.
ass. Call a cab because you're busted. Hey,
While she's driving, I'm blasting it. Avance 4 minutes.
nah, Moo. I got something for you, Moo, because you brought up a good song. I'm bringing up a good song too. You're nothing but a liar, a cheater, a deceiver, a breaker, and I won't let you back in my life. So I'm taking the house, the car, the kids, and the dog. I want it
Hey, it's that the
all.
dog, bro.
You're nothing but.
Hey, or you know, hey man. Hey, listen, my man could have been in the bathtub on some Mario wine and stuff, talking about I don't want to know. But
He could have.
True.
But you know what he was doing instead?
Really the dog.
No. You say he could be on. You know what he was doing instead, GQ? He was out there talking about no more shopping sprees, no more late night fees, no more VIPs, no more dough. We can't even kick it. Nope. Y'all stop playing with me. Y'all know I know all the songs. Stop playing with me.
And then not to mention the CEO's wife in question. She was probably, you know, she might have hit a little Keisha Cole, you know, talking about I should have cheated. You know what I'm saying? You know, something.
Probably.
You know, just, you know.
Nah. The nigga that was with the girl that was cheating is singing that.
Nah.
Man, yeah, plenty of money to do so.
The CEO's wife, I think she's probably listening to more 50 Cent straight to the bank. I think she's probably more on that night.
Easiest payday ever.
Hey, you know, if we can keep it with the same artists, that just I get money. I got
Nah. You diving too deep because the woman with the she over there have a baby by me, baby, you'll be a millionaire. I could have had a baby by
not
another
3.
millionaire. See when I'm in that thing.
We just dropped 350 songs just that fast.
50 petty to the motherfucker.
350 songs that fast.
Hey, and don't forget, don't forget the nigga that was getting cheated on. He already looking at the next bitch talking about, even though I'm not your man, I'm a girl, I'ma call you. Stop. I'm done.
Closing thoughts.
And I can't stand to see you treated bad. That nigga
I
said,
beat his ass. Oh shit.
What?
We told y'all about that 2000s run of music, and you see what we just did. We just took y'all on a whole fucking Renaissance festival of classics. Because I had another one. I'll do it on my closing thoughts, but I'm gonna let Outlaw get it started with the closing thoughts though.
So closing thoughts, y'all. Men, I'm glad y'all waking up. Yeah, we got to realize that we are the prize, and stop chasing after women just to pay their fucking bills. That's fucking hustling backwards. That's fucking ice skating uphill. Like whatever fucking dumbass phrase you want to put out there. Like focus on yourself, goddammit. Be most selfish. Think about just what the fuck you want and what you need out of life, and go get that shit. And the rest is gonna come to you.
Mr. Gent.
No shit, another great show. Like, subscribe. We gotta go on our TikTok, run that shit up. Yeah, Instagram, run that shit up too. Another note, niggas, y'all gotta be more careful, nigga. Like, goddamn, get out of town, something. Like you fucking up your money. You fucking up the church's money at this point, nigga. Come on.
I mean, it's
now.
also easier just to not cheat, but I mean, if you're gonna do it, you know.
Hey, if you had the bag and you're not happy where you at, You know she gonna take half your shit. Might as well stay. But hey,
Cheaper to keep her, as they always say.
they're definitely cheaper to keep them.
Mulich.
I mean, if I say it once, I'll say it again, man. Shit. All this could have been avoided if you just take your significant other to the concert. Just saying.
Facts.
That part.
They might not like Coldplay, but it'll keep you out of trouble.
I mean, shit. At least you ain't fumble. That's the thing. That's just don't fumble the bag, okay? Like if you got the bag, if you got the rock, and you at the one, don't fumble, bro. Hold on to the high and tight. A lot of y'all need to play football, okay? Or at least talk to football high and tight, because a lot of y'all fumble, okay? It just
Y'all doing the equivalent of letting the ball go at the 1 yard line, trying to celebrate.
right here. Just throw the ball before you cross the goal. Oh my god. Another great show, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. I unfortunately will be on vacation coming up tomorrow. So tomorrow's show is probably not going to happen. Friday's show will probably be spotted because me and Mel are returning from vacation. We'll see you guys again next week. Make sure you guys tune in.
DJ Michael B, talk to him.
Moo is absolutely not lying. Moo, you're not lying. I gotta go on vacation tomorrow, and I am from Houston for everybody out there, but I have to DJ a wedding in New York. Hopefully I can link up with Troy and we can make a little blog or whatever and talk about stuff like that. But this is what I know. There is a time and place for everything. And I just want to tell y'all, GQ, if you don't mind, I got a little spoken word. Okay.
These are your closing thoughts, not mine.
Yes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It is my closing thoughts. Moo. We can cancel PVT for tomorrow because I don't know if I'll be able to make it. And if Willie makes it, I might not, or you might not. So I have a song I want to quote for my closing thoughts. The song goes, I dug my key into the side of his pretty little souped up four-wheel drive.
Four-wheel drive. Amen.
Mm-hmm. Come on.
Carved my name into his leather seats.
Leather seats, preach, brother.
Mm-hmm.
I took a Louisville Slugger to both headlights.
Not one, both.
And slashed a hole in all four tires.
Both tires.
Get your insurance.
And maybe next time he'll think before he cheats.
Hello.
But here's what I gotta say. For the first time in American history, the nigga is singing this song to this dumbass bitch, and I'm happy for it. The guy is singing the song to this stupid ass bitch that did him dirty. So he dug all that into your pretty little souped up four-wheel drive and carved his name into your leather seats. He took a Louisville Slugger to both headlights and smashed a hole in all four tires. And maybe next time you'll think before you cheat. Because I'm tired of everybody talking about the nigga cheating on the girl and not the girl cheating on the nigga. Can I get an amen, ladies and gentlemen?
Amen. Mic
drop. I'll catch y'all next week.
Y'all heard it. It's really hard to follow that up because all of y'all was cooking on these final thoughts. I'm just going to say to the next man that goes out there and hollers at the CEO's wife who will soon be single or whatever, we're going to continue this trend with our 50 Cent songs, and I'm going to give you a G-Unit song, and it's very simple. I want to be the reason you smile.
Hey.
So, yeah. Oh, hey, listen, we does this classic music thing. But anyway, my final thoughts, my closing thoughts.
That's when you learned about music.
This motherfucker. It's been like I said, for those who missed the beginning of the show, it has been a tough day. I did suffer a loss today. It weighs heavy on my heart.
Oh, by the way,
reasons.
Condolences.
By the way, I just want to say condolences to you. Me and my girlfriend also on Saturday lost somebody really, really close to us as well. It sucks, man. It does. And And I just wanna pour my heart out to you because I know how great of a person you are, and you absolutely did everything that you're supposed to do. And I don't want you to get discouraged in doing what you did, bro. So it sucks. It absolutely sucks, but keep your head up, bro. For real.
Yeah. No, I appreciate it.
And I'll me and my girlfriend over here try to do the same thing. Cause like I said, this is my girlfriend's favorite, her best friend. It's like me and you.
Yeah. And it's always tough. So just to kind of sum that up, simply put, always check on your people, man.
Yeah,
That's the easiest way I can say it, right? And we say that, right? And you know, life happens, but the thing about life happening is, you know what else happens? You pick this motherfucker up, you open it, you do your face ID, whatever the fuck it is you do, and the first thing you typically do is you open up like social media. You also could open up this thing called text messages, and you could send a text. It's like, hey man, I'm checking on you. You good? You know, something random, right? You know, whatever. So you can also do that too. Like we have to remember, and I firmly do believe this communication is a two-way street. I completely and firmly believe that. Like, because if one person is the vast majority of this checking in or reaching out or olive branching, whatever phrasing you want to use, that can make you feel some type of way. But just, you know, it's okay to check on people. We have a saying in my profession, that you know, 22 a day and one is too many. So we're just gonna, you know, leave it at that.
Before we leave it at that, I would just like to say I want to give a shout out to Moo. And the reason why I want to give a shout out to Moo is because during last year when we had a big shutdown here in Texas from the hurricane, Moo was the first person to reach out to me and Jeremy. Moo, you was the first person from the group. You were the first person who's like, hey, y'all niggas good? What's going on? Like, I need to know. Y'all niggas tell me something. So I definitely want to give a shout out to Moo for that, because Moo is really the guy, one of the guys that, like, hey, we sit here and say we're family and things like that, and a lot of the times it doesn't feel like that. But Moo, on the other hand, will always reach out and just be like, bro, I'm just making sure you good. I heard what happened, and you know, I heard we family, nigga. What's good? So I got to give a shout out to Moo for that one.
We are the Infinity Gauntlet for a reason. So yeah, and we are ironically, we are a little bit past the anniversary of good old Barrel from last year.
Yeah,
that bastard bitch right there, boy.
A whole ass bitch.
Let me not say that too loud before his sister Charlene come up with some shit like.
Well, that's anyway, my cousin name, and my cousin is a bitch when she want to be. So,
but yeah. So and then just I did just want to give a heads up to the fellas.
Shout out to Mudo, for real.
Yeah, no, for real. But next week's show, I will not be here. I will be taking my daughter on her first camping trip, so I will be off the grid, for lack of a better term. We going camping tent style, like we doing the damn thing. Like, we are going to the woods. We're going to go do the thing. She is excited. I'm excited. I love camping, so it don't bother me one bit. So that's where I will be next week.
We will still be here though. We will still be here. I'll be here. Jan, Outlaw, Moo, we will still be here. So
we'll be here.
Yeah, y'all already know. Yeah, for sure. Y'all already know I'll take over, and we gonna get it popping.
Yeah, and as per usual,
I'm gonna go out here in 2 weeks, though. I'm not gonna be here the 5th of August. I'm not gonna be here on the show.
Okay, first of all, okay, let's time out. We missing too many days now. You're not allowed to miss days, motherfucker. That's what it is. Okay, you're not allowed to miss days. Yes, you.
He don't miss that many days.
I know he don't miss it.
Jen missed the most days.
Well,
no, I don't. I used to.
You don't?
No.
Nick, you got a tardy slip every fucking day.
But there's no days missed.
I'm bullshitting. Don't worry. Man. Hey, that's what we do.
Add up to an absence.
None.
Jet that miss about 15 to 20 days, and it adds up to about 10 days absent already, so whatever.
Weren't all y'all motherfuckers late last week, the week before that?
Yo, you're
well,
late every
okay.
other week,
You
nigga.
understand?
Because you're on time 1 week and you want to talk about when we're late?
You know
when
what's
you're
crazy?
on time 1 week?
Even when I'm late, the show is already set up. Because
Yeah,
I'm
you
on
gotta start the show.
Motherfucker, you
we
better
start
listen to
If
Lupe.
we start showing,
Already, the show goes on all night.
if you start the
I
show,
don't give a
on
damn
time,
about you.
I'm good. If we start the
But
show
look,
on
let's
time,
let's
we
get
good.
let's just get the fuck about it before we turn this motherfucker into a
Yeah,
roast session
because-
for no apparent
Alright.
reason.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we love y'all.
Apparently,
We
niggas
appreciate
with bald
y'all.
heads don't remember shit.
Oh Lord have
Oh
mercy.
god,
Lord have
sad
mercy.
statements, y'all.
Look,
I ain't no
Look.
blows today.
we are.
Well,
out, y'all.
you're
We
bald,
love y'all.
and that means your memory is bald too. You don't remember nothing because you don't remember the grand.
Motivation in you in the spot.